Hey everybody! Well, the D&D group finally got back up again, so let's all introduce ourselves. I'll go first. This is Mega or Keith here. I will be playing this guy, Guy Crimson. Alright, since he's now spinning around, let's introduce T-Bone.
Alright, welcome to Session Zero's Adventures.
I am T-Bone, and I'm going to be playing Tordek Stoutboots.
Heck yes. And now, over here on this side, we have...
Okay. And I'm the DM.
And thanks to the silence there, sorry, DM. Hi, I'm Esspernash. I will be playing a homebrew class dancer. Her name is Shimsura Algili, but you can just call her Shem for short.
we do plan on having more players later, but they were unable to show up now.
Yes. So, oh, I can speak. How did I do that? Hang on. Well, I can speak as the pirate captain. I didn't know I could do that. Interesting. Oh, we don't need to do that because we're currently...
We're already talking.
Yeah.
A lot of technical difficulties we're working through, guys, but growing pains aside, this is super cool. We're excited to have you guys.
All right,
yes.
So you guys are part of a small expeditionary force traveling to the coastline of an unknown region. There is a small town that has been settled a little further inland, and you are currently on the boat that is called the Little Minnow, a small trade ship.
Well, that's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
A little minnow.
You are currently preparing to moor yourselves off the coastline and wait for the rowboat from inland to come and get you.
All right.
Yeah, Shem is just, she's over the side of the front of the ship, towards the aft, and just dangling her feet.
Okay.
A little bit lost in space. But she's also kind of humming this song that like only she knows of. And looking directly at this orc sailor man.
Okay. The orc sailor man doesn't really pertain too much to the song, as he's more concerned with trying to catch lunch for the crew.
Ooh. What you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to get lunch.
That's weird. Like, I don't think your stick's gonna catch anything.
My harpoon is tried and true. I've caught plenty of fish. I've snared a shark on open waters.
What do sharks look like?
He looks and gives you a very puzzled look and rolls his eyes and goes back to his work, clearly aggravated by your dumbfounded question.
She goes back to her incessant humming and kind of like teeter-tottering her feet.
Is it even louder now?
Yeah, before it was just kind of like, it was unrecognizable, but now it's like an audible kind of like clunk, 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 clunk.
The orc no attention to such trifles and continues to try his fish.
Very well.
You missed that.
Meanwhile, Tordek is mumbling to himself about new ideas for alcohol. I wonder, what will this do? Shall I pair this with this? I wonder.
Guy is not doing anything. He's just staring at the sea. I'm trying to figure out how to get the typing thing. I tried to figure out how to get the typing thing working so I could just like make dots appear over his head. I remember I used that a few times in the last time we did this. Huh.
Nice. should just have him do what is it? Surprised.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened, but my camera started rotating fiercely. All on its own. Alright. Alright, I suppose I know what I should get Guy to do. Hello,
Shim's
sir.
gonna kind of.
Is there anything I
turn
could
it.
help with?
You talking to
The guy in front of me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
guy in front of you?
This guy. Right here.
Oh. The dwarf stops trying to tie his knots. He turns to you and goes, "Nothing you need to worry about, landlubber." And goes back to tying his knots.
Very well, sir.
The captain speaks up. "All right, all ashore, going to shore. The dinghy's on the starboard side of the boat."
Oh, darn! You really moved. I was not paying attention. You moved that when I was not looking.
For my turn.
Yo.
You're a little short-staffed, so you're gonna have to paddle yourselves to shore. You'll need 2 people to at least function the boat, and 1 person to steer.
Understandable.
We cast off in 5 minutes. So anyone's going ashore, go to shore.
Okay, question. Do I just vault over the side?
Basically, I forgot to put the ladder on the side of the boat. That's my fault.
That's
All
even
right.
more hilarious.
I can do it real quick. Yeah, so you guys use the ropes that are there and you can scare yourselves down.
So Shem is going to look at this dude and then go, "Have fun finding your shark thing."
She just vaulted right. She's on the paddle. She's on the paddle. Oh my goodness.
Make a save. The fact that you tried to jump off the front of the boat and didn't go to the side where it was obviously the safest location to jump into the dinghy.
It's a 17 plus fucking 6.
Yeah, you miraculously make an amazing double helix flip or some sort, and land yourself on the boat with 1 foot. The crew on the boat all look over in astonishment. York is still not impressed, and continues to go back to his fish. And he walks away.
Man, the world could be ending and that guy would not respond.
She looks at Tordek. She's like, "Can't please them all." Shrugs.
Boy, wee lass, where did you learn such acrobatics?
She kind of like puggy dog head.
Oh, you
tilts
just
at
rolled
it.
that again. You could right click
No,
to get rid of it. Oh, you got it. You got it.
Yeah. She puggy dog head tilts at him, and passes by. As she passes him by, she kind of like giggles. "That's my secret."
Okay, so fair warning on this next part. I don't know if I move the boat and you guys at the same time or what's going to happen. So
We're about to find out.
Guy's
Yes,
already
we
in
are.
rolling. No, we do not move. We do not move.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just grab your characters and teleport to the boat. So basically, you guys, yeah, they have.
Where'd I go? Help!
I
Dwarf
think you
down!
can. I think you can center yourself.
Yeah, they need to work this out better, like, because that way you can actually have movable pieces.
Okay, so where's the boat supposed to be? I do not see it currently.
I know, I haven't
yeah?
placed it yet. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm fucking gone again.
Yeah, my dude disappeared.
Ah,
There.
there we go.
It's
We're-
up in the sky too much. Hold on, I messed
We're-
up.
We're beneath the waves.
There's no easy way to do this, unfortunately. There we go. Okay. Nope, it's still wrong. I'm dumb.
Oh, I just placed him there.
Hold on.
Shem is one with the sea now.
There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good.
So's Tordek, apparently.
I
way-
think
I
if you
remember
click
there's-
your avatar, you can zoom, or up in the left-hand corner, yeah, you can zoom right in on your character, and it will be center screen.
Oh, I'm just in the woods.
I'm in the fucking water somewhere.
As I said,
you.
click your avatar on the left side. You can zoom in right toward the center screen.
Yeah, but I can't. Oh, I hovered over him somewhere. Unless
I got
that
him.
was dice.
I got him. There you go.
Really? Okay.
I see you underwater there.
You need help getting back up, or you got it?
Click plus control, or use control to elevate yourself.
Yeah, if you do that, but if you, I'm trying to remember what it was. If you hold shift and then click it, you'll get a silhouette, and you can then move wherever you want and place it. So hold shift.
The listeners just being like, "The fuck's going on?"
There you go. See?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you can move around faster. All right, so you make contact with the dock.
Whoops.
The smell of pine trees and spring aroma fills the air. You still smell the salt along the edge and the smell of fish as well.
Well, I suppose if we're here, we should dock and tie it up.
Great idea. I'd much rather be on land than on water.
Get up. There we
Can
go.
you
All right,
not
And then
swim?
what's the command for movement? Oop, I guess I'm wrong.
Are you unable to swim, Tordek?
Yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Dwarves can't swim, but so I much prefer staying on dry land.
That is understandable.
I'm learning so much about dwarves today, and sharks.
Okay, do I know what a shark is?
Do you know what a shark is?
I suppose I should make a roll.
Yeah, make me an intelligence check.
Intelligence is +1, so...
Ugh.
14.
You know what a shark is.
Or 15.
You know what a
okay.
shark is.
Come on.
All right, so just an escape.
Okay, thank
There you
you.
You're
I thought it'd
welcome.
be right
I know,
quick.
we're all a bit rusty. As you guys walk to the dock, a guard approaches you. Halt! State your business.
Expedition. We are here to learn of this place.
And sharks.
He pulls out a scroll. I see no arrival of any kind of expeditionary force. Are you sure?
That is what I was told.
Make me a charisma check.
Okay, hang on. Let me... Charisma is... Wow, +1. Okay. Ten.
Right. The guard is a little bit suspicious, squinting his eyes at you, says, I don't believe you're part of expeditionary force, but we have a lot of travelers who come here seeking essentially a new frontier. I'll allow it, but I will report you to the captain of the guard.
Very well. I shouldn't assume any problems will arise.
Not at all. The guard takes his leave. Continues his patrol up and down the docks.
Does the guard have anything like dangling from his belt that wasn't money?
Make me a perception check.
All right, sick. My passive is 14, by the way. I was looking right at him.
So you have a +2 to all perception? Jesus.
Perception Your passive perception is 10 plus your proficiency modifier plus your wisdom score.
Yeah, yours is +4.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, roll.
Aha.
Non-nat 20. Oh, God. Okay, so what you notice on his belt essentially is a scabbard, which is carrying a dagger, a small pouch containing what appears to be some kind of food items, and his scroll pouch, which he had just put the scroll back in that he took out, with 2 other scrolls. You do not see any money of any kind, however.
Sick. Theft was not Shem's intent. She's going to turn to the party and alert the dwarf specifically. It's like, hey, he had like other paper rollies on his belt. What do you think those could be?
I'm not exactly sure, but it shouldn't concern us too much.
Okay. Oh, right. I saw you guys get on the boat, but I don't know any of your names. And she kind of like puts her hands and makes a little V underneath her cheeks. Hi, I'm Shimsura Algili. You can just call me Shem.
I am Tordek Stoutboot. You can call me Tordek. I am a traveling dwarf who is a connoisseur of alcohol and a great brewer. And not so bad of a cook either.
Wait, so all dwarves don't travel? You're like my first dwarf.
We usually tend to stick to the mountains, but I came out on an adventure, as well as to come and sell goods and acquire new recipes for alcohol. Hopefully we can find a guild hall or trading post somewhere.
Alright.
I go by Guy. Suppose I'm just trying to find myself in a way.
No worries. I found you. She kind of taps your shoulder, giggles, and then fucking pee.
Guy's face remains stoic. Nothing has changed inside. I suppose
You
we
continue
should...
down the docks.
Yeah.
And you see multiple paths out into the forest that are going up. You see multiple dirt paths around the dock, but you see 2 paths, one going through the forest and one going along the coastline. You see a sign in the distance.
I think we should check out that sign to see what lies beyond the dock.
I'm assuming the sign you mean is here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Concur.
Oh, so cool.
Alright, I would like to read the sign.
Make me an investigation check.
Let's see. Investigation is... I think it's intelligence.
Yes.
Hang on.
Oof.
I don't know how I rolled. I'm busy checking my sheet. A 3 plus... Okay, what's my intelligence?
Shem
That's a
looks
4.
at the sign, and it's like, that's a really old sign.
Wait, did Shem roll that, or was that,
That
Mega?
was me.
No,
Okay.
I'm just commenting on it because he rolled bad, and I'm just trying to be role play.
Gotcha,
She's
gotcha.
making an excuse for
Alright.
how bad it was.
Alright, how do I roll? Because I want to do a check as well.
Press spacebar to
Hold on,
open up everything.
Freeze. I didn't respond to Mega's roll, so you said you rolled a 7?
You rolled a 3.
No, I rolled a 4 total.
Oof. Okay, so
That's not very good.
Yeah, I was saying, you are unable to determine what is on the sign whatsoever, as there is no explanation for it, but you just can't read it. Maybe
I
you're
do not
seasick
believe
from the journey, otherwise you are blind as a bat to this sign.
I do
What's
not
wrong,
believe I can
guy?
understand what has been inscribed here.
That's a shame. Let me take a look. Now, how do I roll
How'd it
again?
go?
The dice are at the bottom.
Press
I
spacebar. You
literally-
should open up a bunch of menus, and the dice should
Okay.
appear. Click one dice, you'll get that amount. Then grab and drag that opened up new thing, and then you can toss it.
Which
Hang
is
on,
kind of
that
funny
doesn't
because of that
count.
Crimson knows.
Oh no.
Not much better.
God, it's crazy because like you guys know like 3 languages, almost all 3 of you, and none of you can read the stupid sign.
All right, so that's a 5 altogether dice.
You were able to read one of the 2 signs. The bottom one says South Sea Shire, but the top one you cannot make out whatsoever, as it's been either scribbled or damaged beyond recognition. To you, anyway.
Shem is going to attempt with her young eyes to.
Okay.
She's actually she's gonna pull out. She's gonna lean down, pick up some dirt that's on the ground, and kind of run it along the grain of the wood and hope that like the carved pieces of the words kind of like outline better.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that.
Fucking the D&D, bro. This is me just being more of an.
Due to your cleverness, I'll give you advantage on an int check. Go ahead and roll.
Sick. All right, so first roll.
10.
Oh.
Okay. Roll again.
Second roll. Ugh. All right, so that's a 10 plus my investigation, which is that's gonna be a 14.
Okay, so you were able, thanks to your clever trick using dirt, to determine that the other sign says lumber mill. However, next to it, it also says warning: sleeping forest territory. Do not enter.
It says, this is the best part of role playing. It says the forest is sleeping and it's really angry. And the other one says that there's like a wood choppy place. The other.
That was
Wait.
great.
Are you Okay, so this is out of character, like completely. But one sign says South Sea Shire. I think I'm remembering that correctly, and the other one is about the lumber mill.
Yes.
Okay, so that information was just completely bad.
Why?
I mean, she said that.
Oh, how she said it. I thought you were talking about how
Yeah.
I described it. I was like, what
No,
do you mean?
you did fine.
No,
You did fine.
Yes.
So you'd read off one sign, proclaiming it was both of them.
No. She points in the direction where it says forest is sleeping over there. And then she points in the other direction and says there's a wood chopping place over there.
Those are the same direction. I'm familiar with this map, so like those are the same direction. That's like the same location.
She doesn't know that.
No, I'm telling you out of character.
Yeah, I know.
You read off one sign and pointed 2 directions for it. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, she points in the direction of where the arrow of the sign she had read and says the forest is sleeping over. That's what the sign says. We should watch out. Anger. Maybe we should anger the forest.
I concur. Typically, signposts aren't really made without a story of danger like that behind them. What does the other sign say?
She'll do the same gimmick, and then this time I'm just gonna.
Well, since you already read it. Ooh, wow, lighting changed.
Yeah, no, just passage of time in the day. That's all it is.
That's sick as fuck. Yeah, so she's gonna read the other sign. What's it say?
There's actually
South
blocks
Sea
for that, but
Shire.
I haven't figured out how to use the atmosphere block.
Oh, the other one says South Sea. She kind of like pushes more dust into it. Shire. What's this?
South Sea Shire, young lass.
These words are a lot different from the words I'm used to. I guess it's a place.
Then
Your
perhaps we should make our
guess
first
is
stop
as good as
there.
mine. Yes, let's make our first stop at the South Sea Shire.
Very well.
You continue then upward the coastline down the stone path. Careful not to deviate from it.
Yeah, it's really easy to lose your minis. Okay, I cannot see. There we go, cut box.
Yeah, bring down the cut box below the canopy of the tree line, and it should remove the top of the pine trees, which will probably help a ton. I'm doing it right now.
I'm just super zoomed in. Just having the trail.
We are so overlapped right now, and darn it.
So Shem's gonna stop at this point, and
Sorry, give me a second to work with everything. All right, there we go. I can see now.
yeah. So Shem's gonna stop. Oh yeah, I'm cut boxing this shit. Damn.
If you enter cinema mode or the right kind of mode, you should actually be able to get you can get cool angles. I just don't remember how to do it right now.
Okay, so yeah, I'm all right. I've readjusted myself, facing forward as supposed to be. Wait, hang on. Enter cutscene mode again. I think something happened.
Wait, me?
I mean, yeah, I thought the dice disappeared from my rollables or whatever.
I can.
Yeah, it does. It removes the dice. It prevents you from actually making any checks.
Oh, that's kind of sick. I think that's for cuts. Like
cutscene mode.
Yeah, and I'm trying to. There's a way to switch it to where you switch your camera, but I don't remember how to do it. So like you can actually angle the camera upward, and I don't remember how.
Center mouse button. You can change your angle that way, like directly. That's like pressing in the scroll wheel.
Oh, when you're in. Oh no, I like that. There's a way to go like above though, like so that you're looking up and not all down all the time. Like, it's a free camera basically. I don't remember how to get to it though.
I mean, I guess you could call what I'm doing free cam. I admit it's not what you're looking for, but it is that.
This is why it's so nice to play D&D on a computer, because I'm going free camera movement improvement.
This is so cool.
Oh right, it's the F6 key. It puts you in photo mode.
Oh, photo mode. All right. Huh. Neat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then with this, you can then click something called the free camera, and that lets you modify the camera's angle, as well as like things like the opacity, the lens flare.
We're learning a lot today together.
I'm almost lost again. No.
Just if you toggle out, it'll take you right out of it. Just hit F6 again if you get lost.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to change my elevation now.
Trying to get a good screenshot. Hang on.
While we're traveling along the way.
Oh, I see what you're trying to set up now. Okay. That's neat.
Shem is going to begin to kind of like start crafting as they travel. Like she pulls
as you're
out,
walking.
like, yeah, you can craft while you travel. Like it's not that hard to start grinding down plants and crystals.
Okay, I got a good screenshot. I wanted to get at that. I'm happy. Alright, yeah, just toggle F6 back off and you're good to go.
Well, I've got the camera angle I think you wanted me to have.
Well, I got mine, so it's like you can take screenshots for yours if you want. I'm just saying, like, I was trying to remember what the tools were for doing something. Anyway, continuing on your travels, adventures.
Yep, Shem is gonna begin crafting her first perfumes for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so from this location, I can actually see a guy, like that standing guy up on top of it.
Make me a perception check.
Yep. All right. Do you want passive? Do you want passive
Yes,
or
please.
just full blaze? Okay, so
No, passive.
Passive is 12.
So you're able to see the man standing on the cliff, looking out over between the trees to the ocean coast.
That's a pretty...
So, guy's just gonna be standing there, and he's gonna wave, like, hello over there.
The man moves, continues to stand, looking out into the distance. Untouched, as if a statue is there.
That is... that man is unsettling. I'm going to continue on now.
Did you notice something?
Yes, at the top of this ridge, there is a man. In front of us. Like, almost directly in front of us, actually. You can see him from here if you just zoom out a little bit.
Might adjust your height value.
Yeah, you could be using the green thing to cut him out of, like, existence.
Yeah, it's all the way up.
Adjust it to 142.2 feet. That should be very well within area.
142.
Yeah.
Mine's set to 129 right now.
For me, that would cut him off, I think. No?
I'm
Okay.
at 140.
One.
Oh, I'm at one. Oh, wow! You can just straight up see that guy up there.
Yeah, that... I had an awesome... Using the free camera mode, I had an awesome view of, like, us in the canyon looking up at that guy. So I thought we were going to be going somewhere with that. Alright, well, I guess we're going to continue on then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Keeps... Oh, right. It resets because I don't lock it in place. I figured out what the lock system does.
Whoa. Wait. What is that?
What are you getting at?
There's, you can do a layer of fog. Like, there's a water layer, and now there's a fog layer. Like, watch, where are you guys?
We're just
What's
we're
this?
just a little bit further along the pathway. Oh dear,
Oh.
that's ominous.
I can't
It's-
even see my character.
It's supposed to be fog of war. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Oh shit!
That is
Guys,
like
you
perfect
can-
for swamps.
Oh,
Oh, now you
There
can
you go.
barely see. That's so atmospheric. That is really
Yeah,
good.
I think it's a fog of war system, which I need to learn how to use later. Anyway, I apologize. Continue on. I was just playing with the toy. I was like, ooh, I love ways to mess with people. As you approach the top of the small bluff, you see a farm. You see a farm and a barn to your immediate left. Oh, I never took care of these guys that were inside the barn. Oh well.
Let's
I'm
raise this a
rebuilding the
bit.
barn after the issues.
Oh yeah,
That's not what
that
I meant.
incident.
Yes. So I'm just.
I
Gonna have
got
to do
you.
that.
I got you. Don't worry, that's not happening. Just gotta rewrite
Yeah,
reality in
yes.
that one little area at the moment.
I already fixed. I fixed the. No, the people are fine. The barns would have been fixed. I just forgot to put them back in the barn, but they're fine where they are. Actually, that works fine. Continue onward. So yes, you continue onward.
shouldn't we maybe talk to this guy?
That's the guy I was talking about earlier, on the top of the ridge.
Was he not there?
No, he was there. He was there the entire time. That's who
He's still
got
there.
waved at.
Shem's gonna approach him.
Yeah.
All right, that's in character.
She invades his personal space viciously, in the way that all teenage girls do, and kind of like pokes his chest. Not hard, just enough to like make contact. She says, "Hi there. We're new, and I think we're lost. I think that's what's happening. But we're looking for a town called a Shire."
He doesn't move.
Shem gets even closer to this man.
Make me an investigation check.
Oh shit! Curiosity about to kill the Shem. I don't think a
Man, we suck at investigating things. We've all rolled crap at this.
Shem pretty dumb.
What's the number?
6 plus, what was it?
That's gonna be a fucking 5.
You have a -1 int. Okay.
All you can determine is that he is almost as if a statue. That's it.
Do we know what race he is?
I
You can make me
said-
an investigation check if you want to try and figure that out.
I said he almost looks
shit.
like a Nord. This isn't Skyrim.
So, yeah, let's figure out what race he is. So what would that be? Perception check?
No, investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Alright.
Tordek, come on, touch this guy. He's super cool. He's like a stone.
Please do not. It is quite
Damn.
rude to others.
So, what is it?
You gotta tell me your score. That's 9 plus what? I'm not a...
What modifier do I add to it?
Your intelligence.
Intelligence for this one.
So that'd be a 10.
If it's your investigation,
That's a 0.
It's a 9 plus 1.
you would go to
All
your
right, so it's a 10.
physicals.
All right,
10's a 0.
So you can identify that he is indeed a common humanoid. A human, if anything. But he is clearly very, very old. But for the same time, it doesn't look like he's aged a day. It's almost like he's frozen in place.
Shem is finger gunning this guy, but like the finger gun motion she's making, like the pew pew motion, it's just like poking this man in the chest.
Shim, please
Hang on.
desist. You are being quite rude.
Yes,
he's not-
Shim. We don't do that to strangers.
But he's not doing anything. He's not stopping me.
He grabs your wrist. Make me a dex save. With disadvantage, because you're like right on top of him.
Guy actually did something. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Okay. We're not in combat, so I don't. Okay, so that's gonna be a 20 fucking 3.
Wow.
No, 24.
His attempt misses, obviously, and you're able to backpedal. Without
She
stepping
does-
up the side of the cliff, you backpedal around the other side of him, and you notice that now he is frozen in that position and cannot move.
Oh, that's crazy.
What
Crazy awesome.
just happened?
Yes, what just happened indeed.
Now
He
Guy is
seems to be
definitely
frozen in that position now.
intrigued.
See, this is why you touch people. She kind of like smiles, like a cat.
Okay.
I don't think that's why you touch people, Shim.
I would
A
advise
guard
not
comes up
doing that in
behind
the
you.
future.
Halt!
Holy shit! He's got a gun.
Pointing a crossbow at you, all three of you. Why are you messing with the man of stone?
The man of stone.
My apologies, sir. What is this? He doesn't seem to be able to move.
And he's made of people, not stone.
We are new and do not know of this.
The man of stone is an anomaly. When we first landed here a couple years ago, he was there. Upon further investigation, we noticed that easily provoked, he will, well, you just saw what he did. However, he will not attack. It's odd. He will only do what he has to prevent nuisance.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick look back. Like, is the clothing of his fabric, like, actually moving with any air currents or hanging loosely in any way, or is it rock steady?
It is rock steady. But
Fuck.
it is real fabric.
Hmm. That's good to know. That's
Again.
good to know.
Quite the anomaly.
Do
Dude,
you
I
know?
didn't even break out my notebook. I probably should take notes of things.
Yes, please take notes,
I
ladies and
have
gentlemen.
already been writing notes.
Thank you
Good.
very much. Thank you very much. That is quite useful. Sorry, grabbing.
There's literally a thing on most character sheets, like if they're digital or otherwise, that has like a little spot where you can just like dump in info.
That's not my notebook. That's something else. Oh, that's my notebook right there. Okay. Hang on.
Yep. So go and make your notes on that.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to tear out the previous pages. If I don't think I'm going to need them. Plus, I should probably start fresh. Thank you very much for pausing time for us.
You're good.
Much like the Man of Stone who is done.
Like I said, I'll be very busy this week adding more stuff in. This is why I can't. Session 1s are easy because it's usually calm. At this point, I need to actually change the ambience. Hold on, because you guys are further enough inland where you should hear the ocean.
I can't hear any
as much.
music.
Huh?
I can't hear any sound.
What? You can't? Go to atmosphere settings. Make sure to check the effect. Maybe I have it too low. Can you guys hear it now?
I don't even know where atmosphere setting is, man. Like you're just saying stuff.
Here. How's that?
Oh, I'm here. I could always hear everything just fine.
Interesting.
So yeah, everything is perfectly set up on my end.
Oh, master volume. There we
do
go. I have it set to 7 now. Alright. I do hear the shore in the distance. Sick as fun.
I just hear the woods now.
Yeah, same.
Well, yeah, because you guys are far enough inland where you're starting to hear trees and stuff.
Wait. The trees can speak?
No, you know what I meant.
No, no.
We can hear the trees breathe.
No, the trees are sleeping.
I am a dwarf, and this is my axe. It is the lore axe. And it speaks for the trees.
Damn it.
But you're using a hammer.
Disturbance.
You are wielding a hammer right now.
Disturbance.
I know, but it was funny.
I see where you're going with that. How do you finish it? Mess with them again and I'll break your knees? It's just a lore axe. It speaks for the trees. Mess with them again and it'll break your knees.
Something like that. Ugh.
Thoughts. Okay, so...
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah, I guess. 5 Man of Stone. Come by and I'll dance for you.
Mr. God, do you know what race the Man of Stone is?
Or what we can determine, which he is definitely humanoid of some kind, or was. Some of our more inquisitive individuals in our town, and he kind of shows discontent upon saying this, have theories as to its possible Nordic links, but we've never been short. All we know is that one night we heard a lot of screaming out here. When we came out the next morning, all we found were armor pieces, broken swords, and a hand. And he was in the exact same spot.
Okay, I have more things to add to this now, thank you.
Welcome. Anyway, I wouldn't dawdle out here. It's dangerous in this part of the fort. It's dangerous anywhere outside of our town. Even then, we're not entirely safe. We have very limited defenses and supplies.
So, I
don't mind me-
but could you please lower the crossbow now?
Unfortunately, I can't actually do that at the model, but he gladly lowers the crossbow, showing that he is not going to hurt you.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah.
He was just holding that, pointing it at us that entire time.
That's actually something I suggest to Talespire's dev team. It's like, we need to have the ability to have minis have different stances, like attack stances, relax stances.
Like weapon drawn.
That would be pretty cool.
Actually,
yeah.
Let me go put that in right now. Suggestions. I haven't been in the Talespire chat in a hot minute. Talespire community access.
Did I hear my name said right now?
And hang on, suggestion. Because I can't. Channel. Different dances for minis.
Shem's gonna scrunch her lips and
Players.
Please wait till he's done.
Add animation.
No, she's just moving herself.
Ivy. Fucking drawn.
Rocking back and forth to the beat that only she can hear.
Right, when drawn.
Yes.
Rocking back. And forward. Crossbow. Ready. Alright, I got it down. I'm happy now.
Okay.
Alright. So, the guard says, by one dawdle. Anyway, the town is just up this road. I have to go back to the farm and deal with a disagreement between one of our poorer residents and the farmkeeper.
Mr. God, before you leave,
He turns
Why-
around. Yes?
why isn't this area safe?
We were sent here to establish the forward town that would eventually lead to a mass influx of travelers, settlers, merchants, you know, the works. However, shortly after our arrival here, things went south. We lost contact with our lumber mill. A criminal organization was discovered further in. A rogue group of crusaders. The list goes on. The point is that the area is very, very dangerous. It is teeming with all kinds of issues and
That is quite
all kinds of
unlucky.
issues. Yes, it is. Before I go, I must ask, the ship that dropped you off, did they also leave you with any supplies?
I'm gonna look
They
to
were
the
talking-
others, and because I do not believe I have any supplies, so I do not believe so.
They were
Guard
looking
Nick
for
was supposed to check with
sharks.
you before you came inland. I'm guessing the boat's already all the way out. Hopefully I can check in with them and stop their departure. Excuse me, I must make my way to the docks at once.
Would you like for us to try and handle that disagreement you mentioned earlier?
Yes. My advice, don't get involved. They bicker constantly, but they're further up the way. You should see them from here, actually. They're riding in front of the barn. Anyway, I have to go.
I'm trying to see them right now.
So the guard takes off. You
Oh,
lose
yes,
sight
I
of him.
see
I'm
those
just
two.
gonna teleport
Okay.
him.
I see him.
Who's got the D20 near the nearest light post?
That's top.
What? Oh, sorry. How do I get rid of?
Click it,
If you
hold it,
hold,
escape.
Yeah, and escape. There you
There
go.
you go. Alright.
Don't worry about dice getting out of control. I can also request full clears. I just have to take a dice out and delete it. It just means I'll have to do like a junk roll. So again, it's easier to move dice from the board.
Yeah, alright. Well, I suppose we should continue on then.
I suppose so. Lead on, Mr. Guy.
Hang on, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I'm gonna cut a little bit more of the forestry down. I'm gonna cut the forest down. Oh no. I just want to see where I'm going so I don't accidentally walk into the farm and such. I'm wondering if
Yeah,
I should ask like what we overhear as we pass by.
You hear the two individuals arguing. What appears to be essentially the farm keeper and a somewhat wealthy merchant is arguing with a peasant.
Maybe
What do
we
you
should
guys do?
investigate. For I am
It is.
for I am linked to the Merchants Guild.
I would say this one does not seem like our business. We could probably leave them as is. It may not do us any good to get on the bad side of someone so soon into our arrival.
Probably
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew you were gonna do
saw
that.
coming too. The merchant seems to be too preoccupied with the peasant, but the peasant looks over and notices your presence. His appearance, his face clearly displays distraught and a need of help.
Well, it looks like we're already involved. So let's interact.
Lead the way, Jim.
As you approach, you come into the conversation slightly late, and this is what you hear. Care what the guard told me. I don't care if you have an alibi. You have been stealing crops from my field without any information whatsoever. Oh, sorry, not information. What am I saying? Without any
Okay, this is the lady here
Without
talking.
without any consequence, and yet you expect me to believe that you did this because you were hungry? I didn't steal any of your crops, I keep telling you. I see you picking through every possible location for food. Trash bins, barrels. Hell, last week a few of you vagrants stole some of the fish off the dock. The dock's been locked down, how could we have done that?
Okay, can you give me a slight descriptor of this guy's face? Like,
He has a very withered-looking face, plenty of wrinkles, a large nose.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at him right now. This dude's fucking just beat up, and he looks very sad.
I was basically I was kind of crafting a possibility in my head that just destroyed it. But thank you for doing so.
Well, I don't care what your excuses are, okay? As far as I'm concerned, not only am I docking your pay for your obvious theft, you will not be working on this farm anytime soon. What do you guys do?
Unfortunately,
Excuse
I
me,
do not know
miss.
enough about the situation to get involved. Yet. But it seems like Tordek's about to solve that issue.
Yes. Excuse me, miss. But what seems to be the problem?
The problem, she pauses. Wait, who are you people? When did you get here?
We've been listening in for a little bit. About a minute. We're new in town.
Yes, we apologize for eavesdropping, but we couldn't help but hear the conversation while we were passing by, and we figured we might stop and help.
The peasant tries to chime in. See, this is what happens when you're blinded by your own greed and self-advertisement. And she cuts her off. Shut it, I don't want to hear it. Holding a hand up to cut him off. Look, this doesn't really concern you at all. The fact that you're not even registered yet is even more of an issue. But the bigger problem here is, if you have to know, is that this thief has been stealing crops from the field, at least skimming off the top, and thought I would notice. For crying out loud, he left footprints last night. I wasn't even here. You're telling me that your shoes didn't make those footprints? How
Okay,
could you possibly know they were my shoes?
Can I make an investigation
Yes, I was about to
check?
I was about
Yes,
to
you can make
look at-
investigations of the check.
Okay.
May I do
So
it as
you
well?
can roll
I have the same
investigation.
idea.
Yep.
No! No!
Please roll that.
Timo, you don't know. You don't recognize shit. You can't tell it anything at all. You are just as gullible as the merchant lady, thinking that they are indeed the same foot or the same
I
footprint.
got a 6, and well, I mean, I haven't seen any of the footprints yet, but that was a 6. I don't think it's going to be that much better.
You look around as well to see if any of the footprints match his feet, and you can't make any conclusion either. Shamir, you want to make a test for it? Or, sorry,
No,
Shem?
because that would make no sense for Shem, because she sees Guy and Tordek do it, and she trusts them.
You place your
As
trust
you can
way
clearly
too fast.
see, even the newcomers agree with me. They have to be your feet. How is that possible?
I have neither
I
agreed
mean, I
nor
don't even
disagreed.
own those kind of shoes. Does it look like I have heels? He picks up his right foot and shows the bottom of his foot, and indeed is a flat leather shoe.
I have made no agreements for or against this claim.
Can Shem look at his shoe instead of the
Sure.
footprints?
You can.
What does
You
she
take a look at his
notice?
shoe, and you take a look at his shoe, and you do indeed confirm that they do not have heels.
Okay, could she look at the footprint based on what's just there?
She then looks at the footprint and can tell that they do have at least some kind of heel, or at least a gap between the front of the shoe and the back of the shoe.
Okay, so she's gonna ask the lady, just in general,
Mhm.
do you have any proof?
Proof? Proof is literally in the dirt.
We're also in the dirt. Those could be my footprints, and then she shows her shoes.
They're sandals.
But that
she's
still doesn't
like-
explain what happened to my crops. I mean, for crying out loud, who steals a whole pumpkin?
Clearly not this guy.
I was
That's
about
what
to
I've
say
been
the
trying to
same thing
tell
word for
her.
word.
Ugh. Look, tell you what. If you can find who actually took the pumpkin and the other crops for that matter, then I will gladly at least not admit. What is it? absolve him of any crime or wrongdoings. Until then, I don't want him anywhere near my field. Good day. And she
My
stomps
apologies,
off,
ma'am.
clearly, obviously being proved otherwise, but refuses to accept the obvious reason.
That lady
I was
is
going to ask for
nice
paper.
lady.
Going to ask for what?
I was going to ask her for paper before she stormed off, but yeah, clearly she wouldn't be stopping to listen.
Oh, I appreciate you for interfering. Thank you. They wanted to try and throw me in the stockade for the night. We don't even have one of those. They would have probably just left me out in the forest to die like they did with Jim Bob.
Rip Jim Bob.
Yes, the man was a little odd, but that's besides the point. He liked having first names more than a last name. If you ask me, it makes no sense.
I'm sorry. I'm beyond reacting. I'm sorry.
You're good.
So,
Anyway.
Mr. Farmer,
Actually,
do you have any idea who might have stolen the crops?
Well, I don't own the field, but I can tell you this. Whoever did steal the crops has been also basically pillaging our very limited supply lines. However, I don't know where they are. But if they came at night, or at least near the field, that might be your best bet. My
okay,
advice
so
would be to stay... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I want to take a look at the footprints. Like, can I want to infer, like, about, like, perhaps, like, the depth, body weights, like, size. Is it
You
a
can
man,
make
woman?
Investigation check.
All right, +1. Please roll well for me. No more low numbers, please.
Not bad.
11. All right.
You're able to infer that the people that did indeed run through this area were
People,
clearly,
thank you.
They were clearly people. You also can
Multiple.
infer that they were obviously carrying the fruit because the feet prints are pretty deep in the ground. But that's all you can gather as far as you can tell. Nothing you've already known.
A guard stopped us along our way into here, and he mentioned something about the lumber mill being overtaken by possible bandits.
Oh, bandits! Oh, I wish. The rumor goes is that it's something far, far worse. No, the bandits are not the ones that are responsible for taking over the London Mill. They wish they had that kind of potential. No, these bandits basically are ruffians that stowed away on ships or somehow got on this continent on their own. Beats me. They're a ragtag group, nothing more than that. But I will say this. All I know is that whoever has control of the lumber mill did not like it when we started cutting down trees. One day we were building 3 or 4 within a week we had 3 or 4 houses up, and the next, well, let's just say we only found one lumberjack on the other side of a destroyed bridge. Before he passed, all he could say was, Rose, and died.
You said Rose?
Okay, hang on. So, let me get this right. He mentioned bandits and a separate group known by all we can guess is Rose.
Yes.
All right.
Alright.
Hang on. I'm gonna roleplay here.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned bandits. May I ask you more info about them? Do they have a name? Perhaps?
They don't really have a name. They're a ragtag group.
Darn it.
Guy, aren't we also kind of a ragtag group that came off a boat? Did we steal the pumpkin?
Are you carrying a pumpkin that we do not know of? Did we get here a day ago?
I don't even know what a pumpkin is.
You see those giant orange things right there? As big as you. That is a pumpkin.
They're like ground oranges.
That is a carrot kin. A carrot kin, not a pumpkin.
Wait, what the hell?
That's even funnier than guys just like, that's obviously funny, and then it's like, and the guy's like, well, actually.
Oh, right. No surprise you mentioned. That mistress over there is in charge as part of a guild trade association that specializes in, well, what's the word? Something splight gene? I don't know. All I know is they take 2 vegetables, combine them, plant them in the ground, and that's what happened. It's basically a fat carrot. They're quite sweet, but they are literally a solid mass, which is what's more impressive that the thief carried off the damn thing.
Run it down, run it down.
It was okay. So what did he call them again?
A carrotkin.
Carrotkin, thank you very much. As
Also called a fat carrot.
Oh no, fat carrots are completely different. Like I said, they are the same size as her. Those giant carrotkins over there can feed our whole village. One of those can feed our whole village for a week. That's why we grow them. They're super sustainable too. The seeds are located inside and can be replanted right back in to grow again. Fascinating.
perhaps that's why it was stolen.
I imagine so. That's why the theory goes that whoever took out the lumber mill took it. But the problem with that is that if they did, trust me, we wouldn't be standing here. And clearly they have no interest in stealing our crops. But whoever did steal it clearly stole it because they thought it was the better option.
Hang on.
Were we on the
This guy's
ship?
really nice. I like him. So, I'm making a people section of my notes, and I've got the merchant lady. And, what is your name, good sir? You've been quite helpful to us.
Appreciate you asking. Most people don't.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, it happens a lot around here, as much as you would expect. My name actually is Bob Jimothy.
Out of character,
And you
damn it, Dice.
And you got after that other guy for having me.
But
No, his name was Jim Bob. It made no sense. So clearly my name is better. It's far better.
And
It's
yet
also
it is
probably
made of two
one
first
word.
names, just like his.
No, Jimothy is not a first name. There's a on the end of it.
Oh, I accidentally wrote it down as Jimothy. Whoops. Jimothy.
Shim's eyes travel across her face to like kind of like she's still looking at like Bob Jimothy or whatever the fuck this guy's name.
Mm-hmm.
But she's also kind of like looking at the group like this guy's fucking weird. You smell. Would you want some perfume?
That was
Good,
quite
thank
rude.
you. It would act up my bad lung.
That was quite rude, Shim.
This perfume may actually put on your skin.
But again, the smell, my dear. And besides, I'm an old individual. I have no need to look attractive anymore.
But you smell.
Okay, I'd like to...
Make me a charisma check to see if you can convince him.
Alright, I'm gonna let that happen.
Bro, you're not ready for this. It's just about to be fucking juicy.
Oh no, I was about to like bop her on the back of the head, like stop it, you are being very rude. I was so close to doing that before the roll was happening.
Roll two d20s.
Yeah, why? And also, where the fuck did they go?
I got one right here. Hang on, I'll get a full clear. Hold on. Alright, try and roll again.
Okay, it's not you.
You're welcome.
Do I have to... Oh, I have to... Where the fuck are my dice? I can't... I'm pulling it, but I'm not seeing my dice.
You might have got caught in some geometry. I see it over here. I've got it right here. It's to the left of the barn. Front entrance. But you rolled a 12. So what is that?
12. Plus my persuasion. So 12. Brain. I'm sorry. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay, it meets.
Oh wow.
Or beats. Sorry, beats, not meets. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
beats.
Yeah, this
It
guy had a
beats.
crazy high DC.
So he takes the perfume begrudgingly and puts it on his skin.
It smells like a mix between like some Bed Bath and Beyond Sakura, but at the same time it also smells like the ocean.
He doesn't recognize the ocean smell because he's next to the ocean. He recognizes the other Sakura and begins coughing. Oh, my dear, I told you, this doesn't agree with me.
But
Shim?
now you smell good.
Knock-
Yeah, guy.
Okay,
I
so
don't feel so good. Oh.
okay, all right. I'm gonna walk up to this man, and I might need to use something of mine. Let's see. I'm gonna check. Okay. Okay, so I want to use one use of lay on hands to help cure this man because breathing, as someone who has breathing problems, it's not something to take lightly.
Hand, you can give him 1 HP.
Yep,
Or
that's
how much you want to give him.
1. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have like a pool of HP instead of like
Currently it's 5.
yeah. So you just like extend 1 HP into the guy.
Yeah, I'm using that to stop his bad lung from currently taking his life.
Make sure you guys update your HP pools on your character. Some of you guys are. Did I see that? Nice.
Yeah,
that's a
we're
super
good.
dope use of lay on hands, by the way.
I mean, yeah, it's cure disease, neutralizing the poison affecting the creature, and so forth, and I can just restore HP stock. That's how that goes.
Thank you. I need to sit down. That did take quite the energy out of me. I'm going to take a sit under this tree or
Yes.
head back into town, actually, instead.
Perhaps that would
Come
be
find
wise.
me once you figure out what happened with the pumpkin, or talk to the trade, the farm, or talk to the guild artisan for the farm. What did I call her again?
Merchant lady. That's how I
Yeah.
recorded it.
Thank you. Or talk to the merchant lady over there. Either one's fine. I'll see you guys later. And again, thank you for your help.
Will do. And thank you for all the information. And now, Shim.
Shim is fucking crying, not like bawling, but there's like water in her eyes because normally that is supposed to be helpful. So
You need
The
to
fact that
listen
it's
to
not-
what others say, dear. He told you he was unable to use it, and yet you insisted. Lung issues are not a joke.
Yes, Shim, you should be quite a bit more considerate.
oh, okay. Then she kind of like puts her on him a lot.
Now, I say we should go talk to the merchant lady.
No, I disagree. She was already quite
Well-
peeved that, well,
If you want
We
to convince
assisted
him, you have to make a charisma check against Guy.
Okay.
Mom and Dad.
Alright.
okay, we're now. I thought we would just discuss this or do this with talking roleplay.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's an 18 plus, what is it, my intelligence,
No,
right?
your charisma.
Charisma.
So make a persuasion
charisma.
check. Is basically what you're doing.
Okay, so that's what was it, 18, so that's plus 1, 19?
Yeah. So now you have to.
Can I roll to resist?
Yes, you can roll to resist. If you want to roll, try and beat it.
It looks like Tordek's actually like when you make a roll like that.
It
by the
doesn't
way-
matter. I can't beat that.
But what I'm saying is like when you make a contested roll, that means like Tordek's going out of his way to be aggressive and persuasive. That's not like a conversation. He's like, "No, we're doing this, bro."
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought we were going to
I
settle
have
this
my-
by
I have my
just
reasons.
talking.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right. I should actually. That should have been a decision T-Bone could have made, but I wanted him to
Oh,
put
yeah.
the decision out there because I don't know if he knew about it.
You still have to role play what you're saying because
Yeah.
like no matter what you roll, you still have to say something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You're.
All right, I think we should talk to her. If she
I
is who I
disagree.
think she might,
I disagree.
If
She
she
was
is who
quite
I-
peeved off to see us, and she appears to carry some weight around here. It might make
That
our
may be
situation
the-
worse.
that may be the case, but I do have my reasons. If she is who I think she might be, then this might prove useful to us.
May I ask what those reasons are? What makes you think this will work?
Well, if she is a merchant, as that man said, then she must be a part of the merchant guild, correct? I am a part of the merchant guild as well, and I have a letter of introduction.
I'm wondering if
wipes
I
her
would think
eye.
that works. Like, I mean, would I know about this stuff from my background? Let me take a. I might know about that. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make a roll, and like odds it works, evens I know it.
Oh, wait, that's a.
It worked. Very well. I was trying to determine how that would work in my backstory and such. Backstory and origin.
Oh.
Like, would I know
okay.
this type of information and not? Perhaps
Okay, I got you.
Perhaps that would work.
All right, let us
Please
proceed.
lead. I just straight up asked, please lead. Shim, you may follow.
Shem's gonna kind of just stay there and start just think for a little bit. I'm gonna stay here. I don't want to upset people.
Excuse me, miss. Sorry to
well.
bother you again. But you said you were a merchant, correct? Are you a part of the Merchants Guild?
I'm trying to turn around. Hold on.
Click Alt. Yep, there you
There
go.
we go. I got it. That's control for me.
Ah, I see. Huh, different layouts.
The Merchant Guild, of course. Well, there's several different Merchant Guilds. Which one are you referring to? She says with a raised eyebrow.
Oh shit! You need to make up a fucking merchant guild.
What do you mean,
shit,
multiple?
I am a merchant. I am a part of many different merchant guilds as I tend to travel a lot. And I have a letter of introduction, if that helps.
Or it's a part of the merchant union. You should just call it that. Like,
Yes,
save yourself. Yeah.
It's the Merchants Union.
The Merchants Union. I see. Well, while I do admit the fact that that's very impressive, and that I am happy to hear one of our own kind is out here,
What the fuck?
it's not professional for you to step into other people's business as a merchant.
I do apologize. I was just trying to help. See, I would like for you to benefit. I would also like to benefit.
Okay, go on.
If we can help you solve this, I would like for you to spread word that the great Tordek is here. And see if
Well.
you can get us audience with the leader of the Merchants Guild in this area.
She looks at you puzzled, raises her eyebrow, and says, "You're looking at her.
Oh my. I
You
didn't
never
realize.
you never once inquired as to who I was in this part. I am quite big. Furthermore, as Frontier's town, usually the only merchants that are here are usually the leaders of said town. And since I am the only merchant who was either, well, it's a debate whether it was smart or stupid for me to come here, deciding to set up my own merchant trading section. My goal was to try and create my own guild here and establish the main network. But unfortunately, as you already know, due to current events and problems, it's been a struggle.
Yes, I understand.
Bandits, monsters, and the like, I assume.
Not so much monsters, just bandits. Look, I understand that we got off on the wrong foot earlier, and I respect that fact. However, I have to assume that the most logical person to steal crops would be peasants. The bandits in the area are unpredictable, but they're also, quite frankly, unprovoked. They only attack convoys. Why would they take a giant carrotkin away from the field? And besides, it would require at least 5 of them to lift the thing.
Well, we can see multiple sets of tracks. And I have heard that this can be quite profitable due to its, I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of the right word here and I completely lost
No,
it.
you're fine. Take your time. I'm no walking thesaurus eater. We're good. Take your time.
Ah, okay, I'll just use this one.
Mhm.
We've heard it is quite profitable due to its sustainability.
Yes,
I guess it would make a decent target for any theft.
it would. Listen, here's my advice. If you want to help out, watch the fields for the night. See if they come back. The guards are stretched thin, unfortunately, because after what happened at the lumber mill, they sent a small task force to take it over. And, well, we never heard from them again. Poor souls. I've been
Alright,
meaning to
hang
try
on.
and convince the leadership of our town, including the priest, to send a team out. The local cleric here, to send out a search party to at least bring back them and give him a proper burial, but he refuses. Regardless, yes, if you'd like to stay the night and watch, that'd be wonderful.
I'm gonna meme it. I'm
Yes.
taking notes right now.
So basically, all I need to glean for that conversation is short-staffed on guards, due to a lost search party at the lumber mill.
Okay.
All right. I guess that's fair. We can stand watch for the night and see what happens. We will inform you of anything suspicious.
I appreciate that. Thank you. My advice also is that either... Well, actually, no, she says appreciate that. Thank you. If you'll now excuse me, I'm going into town to check in with the other locals and check in with the priest, the cleric, and inform him of our recent business dealings. Have a good day, gentlemen.
You as well.
Have a good day.
Okay, so what time is it? I'm wondering if we've got time to go into town ourselves, because, I mean, she is. I wouldn't imagine not.
Well, she's going into town because it actually is getting later, as she mentioned. So, hang on, I'm getting right now down to Twilight.
You guys see Shem kind of like approach very, very slowly. And she kind of like holds the hem of her belt.
Oop.
And with her head down. Sorry for causing problems for everyone. I was just trying to make him happy.
It's all right, dear Shem.
I
But
find
you
that-
must remember that not everything can be solved with perfume.
She kind of looks
aggressive.
confused. That actually confuses her.
I find the best way to make individuals happy is to listen to them. Try and understand them.
Well, my mentors taught me that so long as I follow their teachings, that we can do anything.
And what are these teachings, dear Shem?
Do you guys know about the Uzugalim?
Do I know about
Uzuka,
this?
what now?
So do I know about this? Esspernash did mention that, like, it's quite... He did say before the game that it's possible I would have heard of them, so do I know of them?
Yeah, they're a notorious cult, so it's up to you guys to decide whether or not you know. Like, and if you want to like do a check, I will tell you things about them.
It might be a check with like a high intelligence, because guy was quite young when his backstory happened, when the incidents happened. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I'll make a check. Why not?
That's going to be a history check, by the way.
Okay. I'm gonna make my roll. Toss it off to the right. Well, I don't know it.
Damn!
19 plus 1, that's 20, baby.
All right.
I don't know it. Man, I've been rolling crap tonight.
So, Tordek, you know, I guess because this is part of my backstory, because you are a merchant, you would have probably met one or two Beluda Uzugalim women. Like, they're essentially an Arabic-style cult that worships, like, scents and smells. The big rumor about them is that, like, they're magic and they can manipulate people with the perfume. But all the perfume that they make, they sell it, and it's incredibly expensive. That's about pretty much what you can get with that. They're essentially a cult that worships like some kind of exotic thing that you're not quite sure about, but you know the tenets are like bringing pleasure. But like there's people who believe that they're actually a bunch of like witches that like mentally manipulate people.
Damn, that's quite interesting.
All right, so your conversation clearly takes some time to pass, as you notice the sun is setting. What do you guys do?
It might be time to get into position of sorts. Alright, I'm gonna survey the
Yes,
area
I agree.
in and out of character and try and find a good place to plant myself. I mean, it should be out of the way. Whoop.
I'm gonna position myself kind of at the front, I think.
I think I'll go right here, and then... Now this is gonna be... I feel like this is clever.
Oh, I have a farm day. Great.
Use knockdown,
Tiny
get
bird.
onto my side, and observe like that.
Shim finds tiny birds.
Cow! Cow sound.
I heard a cow. And a chicken. And a goat.
Well, you guys are near the farm now, so it's like, yeah. You find chickens. They are currently plucking at the ground, just looking for worms.
What the fuck?
Alright.
That sounded like a wolf. Damn.
This is super cool. It's like this whole like Talespire. It's fun. Yeah, but Shem is gonna bunker down by like the foodstuffs.
It might
Okay.
be wise to take watches. As you hear from, like, a pile of leaves as he tries to hide himself.
Oh my god, you are literally in the leaves.
Yes,
Okay.
I knocked him.
That's-
I used the
Great.
knockdown status to make this happen.
That's sick. Alright.
All right, so you guys, once you guys are set, let me know, okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Yep.
Who takes first watch?
I shall take first watch.
Very well.
As twilight sets in,
I will take second.
across the coast, or across the South Seas farm. Okay.
Wow, it really is dark.
The chickens obviously then make their way back inside the barn, as chickens do. Can I turn my flashlight? Oh god,
Man,
I wish I could turn a light.
Whatever that creature was, it was right in my ear. Wow.
I think it sounds like a pig.
Oh
Pig,
god.
cow, or whatever. Oof, that was right in the ear.
Okay, so
Puppy.
By the way, Tordek,
Yes.
if you right-click your character, you can enable a torch, and yes, all characters get a kit that gives them a torch, so you would have one.
make sure you make a note that you just lit it up and all that jazz.
I'm also gonna have Shim light a torch. She's not.
Alright.
She's not on watch. However, she is igniting a torch.
So
Jim,
it is
it
now
would be
nighttime. Hang on. Things get
Huh?
quiet. The animals go to sleep.
Jim, I would advise you to turn off the torch.
Oh.
We may not.
She blows on it, and some like pink smoke comes out of her mouth, and it turns.
It would be wise to us to try and ambush the opponent. Oh, the
You
culprit.
might want to tell the dwarf that because he's currently standing at the entrance.
Please
Tordek,
stand a guard.
take cover. Ambush is the best strategy. That's why I'm down here.
You may be correct. Let me reposition
When you're in
Closer.
position, let me know.
to the front. I'm
Um,
going to.
if you want to use
I
the
wanna get right
knockdown
here.
status, just right-click your character. You can go to statuses,
Boom.
knockdown. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, sure. Let's go with that. I'm hiding by this giant fucking pumpkin.
Hang on. What?
I am ready.
Why do I have 4 out of 5? I should have a lot more HP than that. Hang on. Sorry, let me handle that before we start.
Because you gave health to the dude.
I don't. No, this is my HP, not my healing pool. I've got my
Oh, okay. Yeah, make sure your HP and your characters are right.
I've got my health pool
Real
already.
quick, let me plug my phone in.
I've got my I've got the
All right.
other thing marked down on my application.
It's
That's fine.
dead silent, middle of the night. All you hear are the crickets. This is why I wish I had a soundboard in this game. I could do triggered sound effects. Then, as you guys are there, okay. So who's asleep right now?
Shem,
Guy
Shim
and
just passed.
I'd assume Shim. Because, well, I mean, I kind of just declared, okay, Shim, you're on third watch. I didn't do that in character, but I did but Guy did claim second watch, and Tordek did claim first. So, I mean, eliminations and such.
Shem isn't going to argue with you guys. You're like the only people she has eye on.
Alright. Make me a perception check.
All right.
It's up to you, Tordek. Reliable and stout. Love it.
No.
You don't notice anything. It
Man,
is still, all you hear are the crickets.
it's almost like if you were standing up, you might have seen.
Oh well.
Oh, fucking Will is right.
Alright,
Jesus.
These pumpkins are massive. You can just like crouch behind being like kneeled down.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not
what's your
pumpkins, they're
perception
carrikins.
check?
Also, he's a dwarf. Like, what are you like 4'3" at the tallest, 4'5"?
I'm 5 foot. I'm the tallest of the dwarves.
That's where I wish you could actually like extinguish blazers and stuff.
Okay, so you want... Hang on, Tordek, what's your passive perception, out of curiosity?
Passive perception 13.
Okay.
That's not bad for this level.
Yeah, I would agree, that's not bad. I mean, mine's only 12, so, hey.
Okay. You notice. So yeah. All right. Make me another perception check or something. Do anybody else want to make a perception check? No.
Well,
No, wait,
those
no,
guys
yeah.
are asleep still, right?
Yeah.
I would
Yes, they
assume
are.
so, it's part
Okay,
of first
I'm gonna-
watch.
Hang on. I'll tell you. I'll tell you when you can make the next one. Okay.
Okay.
Shem did spend the time to make like a bedroll and shit like that.
I can actually. You can actually go into build and put one down, or I can put one down if you want. If you really want it.
You're just
I want
out in the open. Huh.
it. All right. Make me another perception check. Stout.
Oh, that
There
was
we
so much
go.
fun.
There we go.
You finally got
Okay.
comfortable and was able to focus in on what's going on.
You notice automatically that the blazer that you had passed earlier that night has gone out. There's no light outside of the small little lantern that is nearby your two sleeping companions. You also hear a twig snap on the other side of the path. What do you do?
Shit.
Okay. I will go inform the others. So I would like stealthfully. So I would assume I need to make a stealth check.
Wait, hang on.
Yes, that's if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Hang on,
I wanna make-
Dice, could you use a cursor to tell me where it is, like ruler thing? I'm out of
ruler
curious. Yeah, I'm using the toggle rulers aura thing.
Yeah, I
and it's
see
like
it.
cursor.
Yeah, you're basically by the entrance pathway you guys were when you came up.
Okay, so that's where you're referring to. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right. So yeah,
Okay.
make me a stealth check, T-Bone. Nat 20. Oh my God! Our first nat 20, boys.
plus whatever my modifier is, but whatever.
You won't need the mod. You don't make a sound. You're as quiet as a sleeping baby in a cradle. You move across the fields like a prowling lion. No one hears you at all. So much, in fact, that when you go up to Shamir,
Which
it scares the
where?
crap out of her.
Which where?
Actually, Shem is having a fucking nightmare right now.
This is
Oh,
Shim.
God.
This is Guy. This is where he is.
Okay, I want to go over to Guy first.
No, but okay, no. Actually, I got a better way to say that. So you walk up to you crawl over to Guy and you poke him on the how do you wake him up? There we go. I'll just say that. How do you wake him up?
Guy, wake up! Quiet. I hear some rustling of branches and snapping of twigs.
Tordek's just like on top of Guy with covering his mouth. No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much.
I will take that. Well, you notice his eyes shoot open, but no words come out. But he does nod. Like, understood.
All right, and then should I even wake Shem at this point? Okay, I go over. Then
Yeah.
go over to Shem. I place my hand over her mouth and say, "Shem, quiet now. There seems to be intruders.
So the second you disturb Shem's sleep, you watch she wakes up in a fucking panic. Before you put your hand over her mouth, she was talking in her sleep. And you heard like only one phrase, which is like, no, don't take them away, before you put your hand over her mouth. And then you watch as she swipes her hand like a claw against your face. It kind of like leaves like a little red mark, like a small dog would.
Roll for hit.
Okay. On disadvantage, I'm asleep, so.
Okay, roll with the advantage. That's fine.
All right, that's a
14
14
hit,
for
T-Bone?
first.
Oh no, wait, no, sorry. Oh, never mind. There's a 3 hit.
That'd be a 3 plus 7.
Is that your Dex mod?
So let's see.
That's horrifying if that's the Dex mod. Holy shit.
Dear God.
That's horrifying.
Let's see if I can avoid this.
What is your dexterity?
17.
Hold on. Back up. T-Bone, what is your... If that means it's 10. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 13 plus 2 with the shield equipped.
So your
15.
shield wouldn't be equipped right now, technically, so it'd be 13. So he doesn't meet your armor class. You don't take any damage. Because you have an armor class of 15 with shield.
Yeah.
I have that written down. I was gonna say yeah. So he doesn't hit you. You're good.
Well, like, I'm just thematically saying that, like, her hand runs across his face, doesn't do anything, no damage.
I know, but I like chaos.
Yeah.
That's why I said that. So we're good. No damage. You're fine.
She hyperventilates and then notices it's you. There's some tears, and then she's like, nods.
Go on. How do you want to handle that?
I mean, we're all awake right now.
All right. So now that we're awake and alerted, I think we should probably make perception checks.
Yes, I want everyone to make another perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
We're all doing this. Oops. I'll take that roll. Hang on. What's my
Alright.
perception?
All right.
Okay, so that was...
Can I use my passive perception?
17.
No,
Heck
Pat.
yes.
You gotta roll.
Make that a 14 for me.
Okay, so we have a 14 and
hold
a
on.
17 going.
Okay, and then Shamir.
That's gonna be an 11.
Sorry, Shem. I keep wanting to call you Shamir, which is not accurate at all to like.
Here, you are breaking the car.
No, I was thinking more like from Fire Emblem because but they're not even the same character. I don't know why I keep doing that.
I'm sorry.
So we have a 17, a 14, and a what?
Yes. What's Shim? What's total? What you got?
That's gonna be 11.
As you do
Man,
this,
that's
all right.
hot.
So all of you now. So here's what is happening. Tordek, so Stoutboot rolls after getting their attention, rolls back over and sees 3 bandits coming up the main entranceway. 2 with bows drawn, another guy with a shield. And so does wait, who had the highest roll?
I did.
Guy did.
Okay, so Shamir also knows as well. Guy, on the other hand, Shem.
Shamir, you are breaking the car. I'm going to do that every time you pronounce it.
So Shem and Stoutbooth both notice these guys coming up. Guy, on the other hand, notices the very obvious and now clunking thief trying to crawl his way up the side of the wall and coming up over the banister. And you both exchange a look of awkwardness that is on par with
did he see
Vander
me?
Brothers.
Did he see me? Because I am... Well,
No, you see him, but he doesn't see you.
Okay, there we go, because...
Yeah, I know. So, but you see him now, like basically balancing on this thing. Try not. The other guys are now like, quiet. They're trying to get him to like, get down. And
Oh,
he's,
so we're dealing with a
balance
reckless
on
rookie.
it.
Gotcha.
Yes. So what do you do?
I'm going to wait. just a little bit longer.
Yes, I'm going to wait just a little bit longer as well.
Shim stands up and says nothing. Because she noticed she was gonna like fucking rush in, but then she looks at you guys and then she covers her own mouth.
All right,
But
hold on. I gotta make a
she
dex
is-
throw here.
Yeah, but she is standing up.
He somehow able magically regains his balance, and he just kind of plopped down into the field in front of him.
Which clearly made a noise of some sort.
Yes, you guys heard that. Well, technically, it was almost I think it was an 18 is what he rolled. So it's like he made it, but like he still made some noise because his stealth is like non-existent. He's walking around with a giant shield, or a giant wooden shield, Thor thing. So yeah, so what do you guys do? Or
Again,
actually, no,
waiting a little
hang
bit
on.
longer. We want them in range.
So the other bandits come up. Two of the guys come up. One of the guys says, "You stand guard." He motions the other guy to come up. He's like, "Okay, we're taking this one right here at the corner." The archer comes over here and stands the other direction, aiming his bow that way. He
No
comes
fucking
over.
way.
Huh?
My game shit its pants for.
Ooh, we'll
Wait, you
retry.
crash? I wasn't paying. Don't worry, we're not rolling yet. And so they start to lift the pumpkin. You hear indiscriminate. You hear bits and pieces of the conversation, but you can at least make this out. I told you we should have brought the big dude. Big dude didn't want to come this time. Well, we clearly can't list this ourselves. We'll have to figure it out. Are you kidding me? This thing's as big as your freaking mama. It's like, what'd you say about my mama? Sorry. That's what I thought.
Okay, that
All
was
right,
good.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bust down that part of the fence. We're gonna roll it off the side. No, you're wrong. It's a carrot. It can take a hit. I mean, the thing's dense as a freaking rock.
If Guy
It is
could
a rock.
If Guy could laugh, he would have laughed. But he does not have humor.
We can't break the fence. It's gonna make too much noise. There's no one out in this field. You hear one of the archers go, "Would you both just shut your mouths and just do it? We're wasting time." Fine.
Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna wait till they lift it to begin. Because I'm
Hang on,
definitely
I'm
playing
gonna-
on the beginning.
I'm gonna make. Hey, passive perception comes from.
Oh, it's its own stat.
Wisdom.
It's 10
Oh,
plus,
stat, yeah.
I think, wisdom. Wisdom mod.
No, it's 10. It's 10 plus your perception modifier,
Hmm.
plus your proficiency modifier, which is like, it's
I mean, I don't have perception, so it's just 10 plus wisdom.
yeah. You don't have you
Okay.
have
Well, I'll tell you this much. So the archers do a quick scan of the field. They don't notice anything at all. In fact, they are so oblivious that you might as well say they're blind.
Okay. Using their
I don't roll in
incompetence,
game because I don't want them to see what I'm rolling, obviously. So
using
that's
their
like my DM's
incompetence,
strength.
I'm going to stand up now. Because if they don't see me, I want to get ready. Stand up, or not stand, crouching.
yeah, I want to go into a crouching position as well.
So
I'm going-
they have all their backs to you guys. They are oblivious to the wind.
I'm going to have Shim move forward. All right.
Mm-hmm.
She is not stealthing.
Oh, I know, but they're oblivious. So
No,
Wow.
guys, this is to our benefit.
guys, I nat 1. They're oblivious for a whole turn. You're perfectly fine.
So
Alright.
I'm-
Okay. Should we roll
Psychological
initiative to
warfare.
decide our order of things now? Just give us a
It
surprise
really
round or
depends.
something?
It depends on what you guys do next, and I'll tell you.
we
Well-
can get surprise rounds, guys. This is our surprise round. So we get a free round and then initiative.
Okay,
Oh,
so who... I'm asking for initiative on who just goes first. Like, who goes first?
Yeah.
Is it Shim? Is it Tordek? Is it me? That's what I'm asking.
You guys
Should
can.
roll it.
You guys.
I think we should all get our first action in, and then we.
Then you'll roll for you get your first action, and then you can roll. So
Okay.
like in whatever order, yeah.
I already just had Shem move up, and she begins to shake her hips, and all of the jingly bits on her start to echo through the night as a distraction.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Hang
I'm
on.
going to.
are you sure you
hang
should
on,
have
boys.
used... Okay. Nope, you already made the choice, so sorry.
Yep.
You already made
and
that choice.
my surprise round is I'm going to activate my signature dance.
So
Hmm.
hang on. See, I don't have perception scores for these guys. At least not.
Oh no! So for them, it's 10 plus their wisdom modifier.
That's what I need to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I see. I gotta. This is where I wish I could just copy stats between characters in here. You have to enter them in. It's so annoying.
And you use perception, passive perception, to kind of like notice people who are stealthing. You wouldn't roll for. It's like, oh, just let me roll to see if he notices you guys. No, you just use passive perception. That's what that's used for, mainly.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so
I just
10
realized.
plus the wisdom modifier. Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt. But look how much you cannot see Guy right now. He is still basically invisible.
Pretty fucking much.
That is trippy.
He's still basically invisible.
I have
That's
the DM
cool.
screen on, but that's trippy.
That's cool.
From where I am, I can see him, but I'm at a higher elevation by a torchlight, so...
No, like I mean, like
so-
his colors are blending into the background. The only thing I can really see is the handle of his sword. That's it.
So, I'm trying to think how to handle the. So, hang on. So, what's your intimidation?
Who?
Shem.
Oh, good thing you noticed that, because it's fucking super.
Did you say low or high? I didn't catch that.
It's high.
Intimidation on this small child is
What's
it's
the
immensely
number?
high.
It's her intimidation score is +2, but
Plus
her
2.
charisma, because she's higher in persuasion.
I know, but I'm saying, okay, but it's +2 plus your charisma, so what is that?
The 4.
Let me rephrase. What's the overall like score? I'm not asking for the modifier. I'm sorry.
Oh, are you just asking for my intimidation skill check score?
Yes, basically.
It's just 2.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out. You
Perception.
basically scare the living shit out of this guy. Is what I'm trying to figure out.
I'll roll for intimidation. That's what
Yeah,
you're
roll for
asking me to
intimidation.
do, yeah,
Roll for intimidation.
because this is like we just. All right. That's gonna be a fucking 17.
So you scare the crap out of the first archer to the point to where he's like, "What's that?" He turns to face you, shoots, totally misses, and basically hits. Just the arrow goes flying past.
Yeah,
Let's hope that didn't hit anybody then.
Shem makes her eyes.
You do hear a
glow
faint
pink.
yip out in the distance somewhere.
Ooh.
The other, what's what? He turns around.
Can I add? All right. So I am going to actually use, because I guess this shit happening and I'm being involved in it. Shem is going to use her perfume.
Mm-hmm.
She releases a vial of one of her perfumes, and this pink mist fucking envelops her, and you see her just kind of like moving around in this like bizarre, exotic way, and then like all of like the gold, and even through the smoke, Shem's like her eyes don't glow per se, but they do have a luminousness to them, like a cat.
Oh, just so everybody knows, her eyes are
Yeah.
a reddish pink of sorts.
Wait, so describe that to me again.
So mechanically, her race is a tabaxi, so I'm just giving her cat-like eyes because she can see in the dark. So
they see the glow of the eyes, which scares them even more. Make me another intimidation check.
Yeah, this is through the fucking fume smoke she just
Oh,
fucking
God.
released.
These
Oh,
guys
no.
are so. Oh no.
What is it?
If it was a performance check, it'd be different, but it's not that high. It's gonna be a 5.
You go, so they all realize, wait a minute, that's a real human being. What are they doing out here? Get them!
Okay, but Tordek and I still have our actions.
Yes, and you're also technically they are totally oblivious to you guys still. They've only noticed Shem.
Yes.
Okay.
This is what I wanted.
So now I want you guys. Now you guys can go.
All right.
And then we'll roll for.
Tordek,
we'll roll for,
I'm gonna let you go
yeah.
first.
Oh
Fucking
shit!
assassinate these guys.
I don't even know.
Okay, then I will go first and like try and demonstrate. Okay,
All right.
hang on. Let me.
This is fucking
Oops.
horrifying.
Alright, so this guy is well within my range of what I can do.
Yes. He's within 30 feet. You can move your 15 roughly, because technically, yeah, right there or however.
I'm gonna speed up this guy
Mm-hmm.
and swing my sword at his legs, preventing an escape.
Oh, signature dance. Remember, you get my level plus damage on your first attack each round.
Ooh, that's ridiculous. Oh my god, that's like Bard levels ridiculousness. Okay, roll to hit
Roll to hit against
with
AC.
advantage because he does not see you coming, so you get advantage on the hit.
Oh, wait, hang on. Then that means I got 2 dice. I can roll that at once.
Yep.
Well, I don't know where those went, so oh well.
Okay, take 14. 14 definitely hits.
Okay, so hang
So
on.
roll
Let
for
me see.
damage. That would be
Yes,
slicing.
I'm trying to see. Does this not have a damage dice? I did not write the damage. Write down the damage dice. Of course I didn't.
Sword is it? Is it finesse or is it?
It's a
is
long
it-
sword.
So it's probably a strength-based weapon, which is not finesse. What is that?
Okay, so hang on. A longsword has a versatile property. It is 1d8, and it
Okay.
increases to 1d10 when wielded in both hands.
So are you wielding both hands?
I mean, am I wielding both hands for this?
The image of you fucking coming out of the brush like a raptor,
Yeah, screw it.
two-handing a sword and cutting a guy down.
Yeah, screw it. I'm wielding 2 hands on this.
All right. So you get 1d10 plus whatever attack is going to roll.
Fucking 11.
10.
Plus-
Okay. Jesus.
No, you have to add your strength. You have to add your strength modifier to that.
Let me get more details because I thought this was a dex weapon.
No,
I mean, it's mechanically a long sword, but it's actually a long katana. That's where I'm going with this.
Katanas are versatile.
While you figure that out, 1 second, okay?
Okay.
No, katanas are versatile. It's strength or dex.
Okay, then let me see what's higher then. Strength. All right, my dex is higher. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
So that's 12 damage total if we're going with that.
13 because of the.
Oh right, yes, 13. Woo!
Jeez.
Red laser hit. Yes, I am trying to attack human bandits. Man, I thought this was cool. Now I've thought something loading.
So how do I do that thing again where you displayed how far your character could move?
Just
you go
click
to toggle.
Just click once and then move. Or no, click and hold. Click and hold and you can do this.
Yeah, you need your ruler. See how I have the bubble here?
Well, I'm just clicking and holding. I can see
Oh,
this
I didn't
myself.
do that.
I can see this myself, and you get all like the distance you're moving from your current spot.
Where the fuck did Shen go? Oh.
Put her back.
I just click and do that, and I don't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, click and
Where are
hold and drag, and you can see how far you're moving.
All right, sorry, I had to check in with the fam, and I had to use
Click,
the bathroom. Where
hold,
are we at?
drag. That's literally what I'm doing.
You don't have
Oh,
a
yes.
distance thing that pops up? Well, I mean,
No.
if not,
Oh.
then
Where the fuck did I just throw myself?
So wait, hold on. How much damage did he do?
I did 13 on the first strike, aiming for his legs, attempting to take him out.
Okay, so makes contact. Obviously, all the slinch, the animation. So you end up doing that hurt a lot. You end up taking one of his legs clean off. The other one, you threw a deep gash into his thigh. He's now screaming bloody murder as he topples over onto his backside, literally grabbing his other leg, grabbing his thigh thing. Where the hell my leg just went? Ah, oh my god, you got my leg!
I think it's funnier that he doesn't exactly know who got him, and he's just
The other
yelling
guy
at
whips
him.
around to look at you. He's like, what the heck? Alright, so now it's T-Bone turn.
Okay. I charge over to this guy.
There you go. That's what I was referring to. That's how what I wanted you to do.
I charge over to this guy, and then I pretty much just whack him as hard as I can over top of the head with my hammer.
Roll the hit.
Let's see.
With advantage, well, that's gonna hit anyway. I was gonna say with advantage, but you can roll again if you want. You might roll a 20, then you get to crit.
Yes, do it.
Also,
Sure,
just
I'll roll
hold
again.
your dice and don't whip it. Just kind of like move it off the little icon, and it will drop down.
Yeah, so definitely the roll. So that gives you a.
Let's see.
I need to put some battle music on. Hold on.
So my first roll was a 12. So it hits, right? So let's see. My thing is 1d8. Seven,
You're using
8,
strength.
9. Yeah. So that's a 10.
So you-
No, it's an 11 because remember you have to add Shem, so it's your first attack.
Yeah. So you come in with like this haymaker two-hand bat, like baseball bat level swing, and just lock this guy right dead center mass.
Wait,
He goes.
I'm not two-handing it. I'm one-handing it.
Okay, well you do
Right
that. You still
shield.
clock him dead center mass. He's like, "Puh!" And he falls backwards as well. They're now both in prone, and they'll have to get around to get back up. All
Guy
right,
in
now
front of me-
everybody
the guy in-
roll for
Roll for initiative.
initiative.
And I can tell you what, the guy in front of me definitely ain't getting back up anytime soon.
For my own sanity, I will be rolling for every single one of them under the same number, so I will treat them all on their one turn, just so you understand.
Holy
So guys,
shit.
guys going first. I'm going second. Chim's going last.
Oh,
Jesus.
that is a 21 initiative. That is a
All right,
full
I rolled a
21.
12. Can I put that in there? There we go. I rolled a 12, so this way that it sits there.
Yeah,
So
I
the
also
order
got a
will
12.
be... Yeah. So if I tie to T-Bone, then... T-Bone, what's your dex mod?
I have a 0 dex mod.
Okay, so you're going to go after me, unfortunately. Sorry.
Okay, so-
wait, I also got a 12.
What's your dex mod?
+3.
Oh,
so
shit.
you're gonna go before me. So the order will be here, I'll
Guy.
type it up. It'll be Guy. Then it'll be Guy, then Shem,
Okay. I can remember that.
then
Also-
DM, then T-Bone.
Can we get a
Uh-huh.
dice clear?
Or Stout. There we go. And yes, I'll get a dice clear. There's the order.
Sheen. I love that. Sheen.
I spelled out how it sounded out. I know, I'm stupid. That's the autistic showing. I can't do names. Some people can't spell, some people can't do math, I can't do names. Apologies, Shem.
Well, I'd hope you can do math.
I'm sure Esper's very annoyed.
Not at all.
Okay. Whew, relief. Alright, so, with that being said, so yes, we're going back up the top of the roster then.
Me.
Yep. Let him have it, Guy.
Fuck, bro. This is the first round, so like of your first attack, so you still get my bonus. I'm just fucking. You feel this weird magical boon in your body as you
That's
hear.
insane. Wait, so it stays up even after their initial attack, so it's the first round, so it's initial end round? That's nuts.
Wait, hang on.
It's the first. You get a bonus to damage for the first attack you make on each round. Yes.
Each round?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Bard's
That
out of
is-
his job. I can see why people like these.
That is so broken. Oh my goodness.
It's not that broken. At low levels, it's broken, but when you start finding enemies with higher AC, it's not going to be that bad.
I'd imagine. Yeah. Okay, so I'm
When the
going to
difficulty
try and
class
do
goes
the
up,
same.
It's going to get ridiculous.
I'm going to try and do the same exact freaking thing. Take
All
out
right.
the guy, this guy in front of me. Hang on.
All right.
Yeah, him.
I see him.
I'm a twirl.
Oh, whoops! I need to roll the hit first.
So that was the
let's-
ambush music. I'm going to switch it to now. That's a good
Darn
one.
it all. Okay, so hang on. Let me try this again. Roll. Damn it. That I'm gonna say that doesn't hit. I mean, it'd be a.
What did
It was a 6.
6 plus what?
If I'm adding Dex to that, that's an 8 total.
Are you proficient in that weapon?
Actually, proficient in. Oh my
'Cause I
goodness.
say-
No. How the hell am I not perfect? How am I not?
You're proficient in all weapons.
Wait, yes I am. Martial. That counts. The longsword is martial versatile. That counts.
I'm about
My
to
sorry.
say.
My bad.
Yeah. So what is it?
You need to
Okay,
add your
so
proficiency bonus. It's
proficiency
your
and
proficiency
Dex?
bonus. Yes, that's your 2 hit.
10. That'd be a 10 total then.
All right, it hits. Roll for
Oh,
damage.
one more D10 since I'm double handing it.
So that's an 8 plus your dexterity mod.
Wait, you're rolling 1d10 or 2d10 because you're doing
One.
built handling? Oh, okay.
It's 1D10. It's not 2D10. Thank goodness. That is extraordinarily strong at this level.
I was just saying that like whenever you roll your first attack, you need to add Shem's +1.
So that's. You said it was an 8 plus Dex? Alright, so that'd be 10 damage again. 8 plus 1 plus Dex. Or no, 8
So it's
plus
10?
Dex. 7 plus 1 from Shim plus Dex is 10 again.
Everyone's so stacked on top of each other. Okay, so you come in, you're making another slice there.
Again, to lop his legs off.
So this one, you can't quite get through it, unfortunately. He's a bit more beefier. You hear him scream, "Ah! My knee! You son of a gun! I'll kill you!" So now he's focused on you.
Alright, good.
You said it was 10 damage, right? Or 11?
Yes.
Okay.
It was 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this music.
All right.
Good choice.
Yes. So now, Sheem, it's your turn.
All right, Shem is going
Shem,
to
sorry.
use. Shem's going to use her feline agility. Also,
Mhm.
how you guys got to show me how to do the thing with the toggle meter. Like, what are you using?
I don't know what I did.
I mean, you can pick up and I don't know, maybe activate the rulers and do it?
Oh, press M and then press the little thing that looks like a little person.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
turn that on. Turn that on. You can see where you're going, how far that is. Alright, there we go, that works. Glad we figured that out.
Shem has 35 movement, so she's gonna get up to this dude here, and then I'm gonna have her twirl, and she is going to make a melee unarmed attack against the guy.
Okay, make me go ahead and roll for hit.
Sadly, that's going to miss him. That is a 9.
Yeah, that does not hit. So he sees that one coming. Unfortunately, he turns to block it, but he's now facing you and not either. So he gets a shield up like
Guy
that.
or Tordek.
Exactly. So his back is exposed to the enemy,
All right.
which means
Okay,
whoever
we'll finish.
attacks him, either Guy or Tordek will actually get advantage on the hit.
It's you first though, Dice. You'd be next.
Okay, so this guy right here is gonna wind up a haymaker at you to try and get
Okay.
that for you, trying to chop his legs off again.
A haymaker with that not blunt, that's a spiked object. Gotcha.
Does 13 hit?
Let me check. Yes, it does.
Okay. So 13, he's gonna hit you with a mace that he has equipped there, which is a 1d6. That does 2 damage.
Okay.
He hits you pretty much. He hits you, but you don't feel it obviously that much.
I mean, probably it's gonna sting, but that's it.
Yeah, it does sting though. you kind of wince in the pain. So then I'll move you down to 12. There you go.
Wait, I was already
Okay.
there. I already handled
Sorry.
that myself.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I just opened up the main menu for the character and just edited my HP.
Weird. Okay, I had to do it to see it. Interesting. All right, anyway, don't worry about it. Okay, next up, so the guy who Shem attacked is going to try and counterattack. Let me roll again. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Jesus! Okay, he swings and misses. Like he was just throwing at the air. He's like, what the heck?
She kind of dances around his move.
Yeah. The guy that Tordek, I need to start looking at the name so I'm not just guessing. Tordek basically staggers back to his feet. Hey, I have to get out of lockdown status to make a dex save, right? Yeah.
Man, he took
Yeah,
an
he gets
entire.
back to his feet.
Man, that guy took an entire hammer to the head and is still going. He's tough.
He's a little woozy though. He's clearly got a concussion. He's like, ugh, so he's stammering around, but he got back to his feet. He's back into it. No sign of that. The other dude tries to climb back up. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage.
Oh, he's only got one leg. How in the hell?
He stands up and falls right back down.
He's
Hey,
only
I'm
got
standing and falls. Darn it! And falls back over.
He's got one leg bleeding out, and the other one is barely operable. Dear God, he is trying. I guess he can't feel the pain yet.
Yeah, like he would need like a nat 20 to get back up. Like, okay, that is my turn. So next up it is.
Me.
Yep, Stout. Go for it.
So, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack the guy that just got back up.
Okay, go for it. Roll the hit.
So, let's see. 7, 8. That's 12. One attack.
Okay, 12. Definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Let's see. That's 7, 10.
All right, so that's 10. Okay, so you come in for another as he's getting up, still stacking. You come in, you hit him. Okay, well, how do you finish him? What do you do?
I swing low at his legs, basically doing like a leg sweep, and then pulling the hammer back down to bash him right in the face.
So basically, like, kind of like I know what you're basically describing. It was like so yeah, I can visualize that from a brute to that one's to a lean. So you basically take him on his feet, he falls down, you go boom, and pretty much just crush him under the weight, and he's dead. He's out. So you killed him. Make sure you keep track of your kills, boys, so I can give you the experience correctly.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing XP like who we kill, we get XP.
Yep.
Yep, I remember this from last time.
Oh, so it's
Quest
not group.
also, if you complete a quest like this, you will also then be given a certain amount of XP as well together. So don't worry,
wow.
you will still get a good chunk of experience regardless. That's how I do things.
Okay.
It is up to you to make sure that you keep up with your levels, everything else. I really appreciate that players who are very well experienced help newer players with their leveling. As the DM, I have my hands full as it is, and it's kind of like I draw the line in the sand.
I will do my best.
Thank you. Well, I meant that was more directed towards Esper.
That's fair.
All right.
So, hang on. Tordek just did his thing, so it's back to me. Alright, I'm going to be making another swipe at him with the sword. I'm basically just repeating the previous turn. Okay, so that's a 14, that's 16 total if we're adding Dex and Proficiency, which is another... Okay, so 14 plus 4, that's 18 total. Dear goodness, yeah, that's a guaranteed hit.
That's
You're
you're
not
hitting
here.
him. Did you get him this time?
I'm hitting the guy
Do you
straight
not
in front of me, like I was before.
Yeah, that's definitely a guaranteed hit. Roll for damage.
10 plus Dex plus 1. 9 plus 2 plus 1, so it's 12. 12 damage.
All right, how do you finish him?
Well, you know those precious little legs he's got?
Oh God.
Well, they're gone now. Meaning he's still alive.
No, he's dead, dude.
You cut his legs off and he just kind of died.
You cut his legs off, basically, he falls down and he's dead. He goes into shock and passes out, and he's gone.
Okay, Dice, we're running into a bit of a character and roleplay problem here.
What?
Guy does not kill.
You just cut a guy's legs off.
He's gonna bleed out regardless.
He's not gonna bleed out in seconds.
Actually, it's possible.
Okay, fine. He's at 1 health, but he will bleed out if you don't do something soon.
Okay. And I'm guessing that goes to the previous man as well.
Yes.
Alright.
Also, are you not doing non-lethal damage?
I mean, I want it to be non-lethal.
I don't know how he would make that work. I'm just using basic algebra or math here as far as when he's throwing at me.
Non-lethal just drops him to 0.
Yeah. Drop to 0, still alive.
Oh, okay. How can I indicate that on this?
Monks do that.
Okay. Well, then here's what I'll do: is then I'm gonna kill the one that.
Maybe Guy has to kind of come to terms with like, oh shit, I fucked up my
I've
code.
got a plan for this. If you give me, if we go for 2 more turns, there should not be a problem here.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got a plan for this. Trust me.
I trust you. Really?
Tordek killed the guy and he didn't give a shit.
Shit.
Pretty much.
It's a personal
Smite.
thing.
Anyway, no, I understand. So what we're gonna do is this. So we'll do, hang on. So we're gonna do this. We'll do. Okay, that one's gone, and then I'll leave the ones up that are things. So he's down at 0 health. Yeah, so he's non-lethal. There, we got it. We're good. Okay. Shem, it's your turn now.
Shem's gonna disengage real quick as her movement action.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then as she's disengaging, she is going to watch her twirl, and then Tordek, you see from underneath her wrists this tassel come out, and it's going to fling back and whip this dude.
Roll to hit.
Okay, that
definitely
hits.
That's going to be alright.
Roll for damage.
Yeah, that's above a 20. So yeah, and then damage. So okay, that's gonna be 5. That's gonna be 6 damage. That's gonna be slashing as you watch this tassel kind of like fly out from her arm, and like it looks super soft and silky, but at the edge of it, it kind of slashes this dude across his neck and then recoils back onto her wrist.
Oh, that's nice. That is cool.
Yeah. So you said 6 damage.
6 damage total. Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he's caught off guard by that. He kind of grabs his neck. He says, "Ah, little brat, you'll pay for that."
And for the first time, you guys kind of see Shem like smiling as she's like harmed this man.
Damn brats, I'll sue! Where was that from? I'll probably remember it later. All right, so Shem went. Oh dear.
Your turn, Dice.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Sorry, I'm writing some stuff down here. Just trying to keep track.
Fair
of
enough.
Who's doing what?
Let me kill this one. I need the kill guy. Hold him
Alright.
down or something.
So, hold on. Okay, so I gotta make a death save. What's death save again? Plus
It's a-
modifier.
I don't
It's a
think there's
flat roll, bro.
Yeah, it's a
You
flat
gotta
roll.
get
It's just
You
make
gotta
it or
get a
save.
10. If you don't get a 10,
10 and
or a
up is a
9.
save. 10 and up is a save. 9 and below is a fail.
yeah,
At least
yeah.
that's how I remember it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, who's messaging me? Oh boy, dinner ready.
It's hilarious because with the way Guy stands, it looks like he's just like watching this guy bleed out.
That is so cruel. I think that is kind of funny, I guess.
All right, so that guy doesn't get back up at all. Death save failed. The other guy doesn't get back up. He's trying to, and he just flops back down into the mud. Swish. The other guy is going to close the gap and run towards Shem,
Sick.
like full bear sprint, just like, come here! Okay?
All right.
And he's going to try and take a swing at you.
Sick.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 hits.
Wow, okay.
Real quick, can I use my Wrath of Storm real quick?
Is it a reaction?
Is a reaction?
Yeah, it's to rebuke attackers.
Fuck yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, let's see. Dexterity saving throw.
That's
Okay.
going to be on the guy, not you.
Yeah.
Oh no, not me.
What is it? What's the DC?
The dexterity, the creature to make a the creature, let's see, where is it?
It's just look for the letters DC and the number after it, basically, what you're looking for. DC also stands for difficulty class, right? I always mix
Yeah.
that up.
Difficulty
He's a
class,
cleric.
difficulty check.
Yeah.
He's a cleric, right?
Yes.
It
is a
doesn't
cleric.
say, actually. It doesn't say on here.
It's
It
the
might-
same thing. He is a cleric. Therefore, he is proficient in spells of divine.
No, I mean the DC. It doesn't
You're-
say. It doesn't say.
I'm explaining to you what your spell DC is.
Oh, no, save DC. Oh, spell DC. I see save DC on here.
Yeah, that's what. I don't know what you're looking for. I think I lost track of what we were doing.
Yeah,
Darn it.
I need your spell DC. That's the one thing I don't have.
Yeah, your spell DC is going to be your. It's gonna be 10 plus your wisdom score plus your proficiency. Your proficiency is a +2, that makes it a 12 already, and then plus whatever your wisdom score is.
10, 11, 12, 13. It's 15.
So this guy has to beat a 15 not to get fucked.
Oh. And he does not meet that at all. So what happens?
Okay, so he will take 2 d8s of lightning damage on a failed saving throw.
Shit. Okay, roll.
Can you
That's
describe to us
good.
how that happens? Are you doing it, or is like lightning coming from the sky?
Guy. Oh my
It's
god, I
because,
love
because of my religion.
It's because of...
Oh, let's see. 10.
Oh, that's why I said mine.
So he gets struck with this lightning, and he's like, "Duh!" And just like you just see the smoke afterwards, like something out of an anime card. And he's like, smoke comes out of his mouth, but he's still barely standing there. He's gonna like,
Just push him over.
All right, that ends my turn. Go ahead, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Can Shem go?
No,
Uh,
Well,
no,
it's my turn
it's-
now.
Yeah, it's
Aw.
Stout's turn.
Sorry.
Not you.
Okay, I want to knock him unconscious. And to, like, keep him, to ask him questions and whatnot.
I'm already on
roll the
that.
hit.
Roll to hit. 11... 16? Would be 16.
16 hits. Roll for damage. See, I thought you had to make sure they left with 1 HP left, and then that's how you kept left. Doing 3 plus what?
He's doing non-lethal.
6.
Yeah.
It's 6. So I'm just gonna, like, bash him with the shield to, like, knock him unconscious.
You hit him, he goes, oof, and he goes down. Oops. And he gets flung back by 2 spaces because of it.
So does that actually knock him unconscious?
Yes. Or no, 1 space back, he goes plop into the leaves. Alright, and that means that they're all knocked unconscious and prone, unless Shamir wants to do something. I mean, alright, unless Guy wants to do something.
Yes, I have a few things I want to do.
It's Shem's turn still.
After I gotta do saving throw rolls, and then it'll be your turn.
Okay, so on the guy in
Technically, they're all. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, they're all been down and prone.
Yeah.
So
So it went from my turn, and then it would actually go to Guy's turn.
Yeah, so it's like, so I was gonna say, like, pretty much this ends combat because they're all down at this point.
yeah, all right. So on
So
this
I'm gonna
first
go ahead
guy,
and put the music.
on this first guy, I am going to use 1 point of lay on hands to reattach his legs, but not fully. I'm basically just
Okay.
stopping the bleeding with it, and they're inoperable still. They're
Alright, so
there,
you do
but
that.
can't be used.
He stands back up.
I said not fully.
He can't stand up. The legs are inoperable. The bleeding is just stopped.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
And how's the guy behind me? I'm going to try and do the same thing.
He's actually more of a stable condition, honestly. He needs to make a saving throw to get back up, but at this point the fight's kind of over, so he's kind of like, I'm done.
Okay, I'm
He's
going
like
to do
face
the
down
same
in the
thing.
muck.
All right, I'm going to do the same thing to prevent, bleeding out of any sorts, because
Mhm.
being cut along the thigh, as he said, that's still a bit dangerous.
He's also missing a leg.
I'm reattaching it.
Okay.
That's what I did with both.
So
That's
yeah,
what I'm doing.
So he's stable now. You don't have to give him any HP. He's fine.
All right, and okay, so this is going to. I wanted to mention this earlier, but I didn't know about how to interject about it. But you said these guys yelled out as we, loudly as we first got them. Did that get any of the guards' attention? Any
No,
of any of the two that are in the town or nearby?
So with all this commotion, yes, actually, with all this commotion, keep in mind it is very early morning at this point. It's past high night, basically, for lack of better words, high night. And a guard comes sprinting from the village after all the commotion. He's currently thrown on all his gear, so he's still technically in his night clothes. So, but he has his armor over them. He comes running up. He goes, "What the heck's going on?" And he stops mid-sentence to see everyone. See, essentially, one guy's leg's missing, another guy's still having a half-attached leg, another guy's passed out unconscious backwards in the grass, and he sees the 3 of you standing there, and he's like,
Oh, he also sees the dead dude too.
Oh, and he sees the dead dude.
We have found the bandits that have been responsible for the theft of products.
Skull.
We saved a fat carrot.
The theft of a fat cat. What?
These miscreants have been responsible for the theft of these carrotkin. We have apprehended them.
Oh, God. Well, okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen. It's early in the morning for me, to be honest. What do you want me to do? Okay, it's not like I could just take these guys to a stockade or something. We don't really have one. I mean, okay, we do, but technically he's just outside in front of someone's house once in a while when he wants to actually put up the cage. And it's meant for his dog. What do you want me to do with these guys? I mean, public executions in this town aren't really a thing either. We kind of just throw people on boats and push them out.
Well, this
Then
guy
perhaps we
laying
could do that.
Yes, but Mr. Crispy over here, is the one I'm going to interrogate to see if we can find the source of the bandit, see where the bandit camp is located. As I point to the dude who's clearly crispy from being
Zapped.
deflating.
Well, he comes over. He's like, "Okay, well, get him up."
Shim,
Shim,
actually,
could you please
while
assist
you
that
were
man in
doing that-
transport?
Yeah, while you were actually talking, Shim actually tied his hands with silk rope.
Nice.
And the other guys, well, they can't really move. They're just sitting there with somewhat reattached legs.
She has her little lantern on. So
Shim, please assist this man in transporting those two to the where he requires them to be.
sure. Come
If
on.
we bring bandits into town like this, it's gonna freak everyone out. My advice, honestly, is that we can bring them in once the sun rises. Let me go check in with the captain, and we'll go from there.
Or we could leave them for first.
He tripped.
He's so tired he takes a nap in the fucking.
He just tripped for a second.
Not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. We're good. We're good.
He turns around, trips.
Watch your
falls
steps,
over.
sir. Watch your
Watch
steps,
your
sir.
step.
Jinx.
Oh, shit.
Tordek, do you have a lantern?
I do.
I have lit a
think.
torch. You could relight yours.
Yes, I do have a torch. I will relight it.
Shem's gonna move.
Alright, so what I've asked Shim to help this guard transport the two, I guess, let's just call them limpers, where he needs them to be. And Tordek and I can interrogate that guy while all that's happening. Or interrogate the last guy. Mr. Zappy.
Mr. Zap.
Door Zap.
But you don't even. I mean, yes, but you don't know.
We don't know
Hold
his
on a
name.
sec.
That is true.
Alright, sure. Shem does that.
You're gonna have some quality time with this guard. It's bothering time.
Oh, by the way, fair time warning. I have about 40 minutes.
All right. Well, that's good because we're almost done with the session. So, because I have.
Yeah, I think it's a good spot to stop, actually.
It is so if we can start right here if you guys want, or we can at least escort them to where the guard wants to take them, which essentially is the cleric's church.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that part.
Yeah.
Okay. The guard says, "All right, fine. You'll need to help me carry at least one. You'll need to help me carry them over there."
Alright, I'm gonna...
He goes over and pokes Mr. Zappy. Hey, wake up! And then he sees the dead one. As for the dead one, leave him here. The spiders will eat it or something. I don't know. We'll deal with him later.
Alright, so I guess
Actually,
I'll
you know what? No, we'll bring him too.
Alright, I'll pick one up and, like, carry him by the arms over my shoulders.
All right. So the
Shem
other guy, he gets
grabs
back
the-
up.
Oh, shit. Yeah, and Shem pushes him. He's like, come on, bad guy.
All right. So yeah. So he goes. I can't move multiple characters at once. Unfortunately, I wish I could. They haven't
I
added
got
that
him.
feature. So basically, you guys are going to go to the church with them. So you guys make your way to the church. I'll get them all moved over there.
Where's the church?
The church is make a left here at the path, and you go up to the town. Hey, no flying.
I'm just looking for it. I'm a bit, lost at the moment.
I'm gonna get the sun up in the twilight. So as you guys do this, the sun begins to rise finally.
Ah,
cool.
yes, I think I found it.
I like traveling. This. Come on, Tordek, this way. And she's kind
there
of
it
like,
is. Yes.
is it okay, Tordek, if you kind of help me carry the guy? We're carrying we're carrying him like a hammock. She has his.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll make
carrying
it
someone as well, apparently. Yeah, I did say I was doing that. Just dragging him along by the arms.
I'll be there shortly. Hold on.
That's
so
fair.
the band of you guys all get to essentially the.
Oh wow, we're in town now.
Yes.
Yes. So you need to go right in front of there. Hold on, I'm getting there.
Right in front of this guy.
No,
Where's the-
no. The giant the chapel. It's a brick building.
I'm going to be honest. I was lucky that I've got that green cutoff thing right at the right area, so I could see into there and be like, yes, that is the place.
Chapel.
Yeah, so
Where Guy is right now.
I don't even see where he is.
Okay, see the fountain? Make a right at the fountain.
Oh, okay.
okay, and
I am in the right place, correct?
Shim.
Yes, you are.
I think we may have made a wrong turn, but it looks like we can head this way.
Go up to the fountain. And it's basically
Follow
okay.
me.
So go, turn around.
Okay.
Yeah, go right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Left. Keep going. Follow that path, and you'll see the church right in front of you.
okay, I had to kind of break some of the chair.
The guard is just sitting on top of the statue.
I did not mean to do that.
He's Frogman. Boing.
Wait, where's the guard?
On top of the statue. In front of the church.
Oh, I don't know how I even put him up there. I'm sorry. Right. As you guys come up, he said, it's still early morning. Hopefully the captain of the guard isn't. Nicholas! Ah, crap. You see a guy come in with very regal-looking armor and another guard behind him. What in the world is going on? They block your path of exit. Why are you carrying in a dead body, 2 unconscious bodies, and a bandit into our... and a vagrant... No. What's the word I'm looking for?
Vagabond.
Fine, that'll work. And vagabond into our town. Sir, these invaders... I don't want to hear it, Nicholas. Yes, sir.
But, sir...
Explain
you
your
are-
business. Now.
Well, you see, these bandits were attempting to steal the pumpkin from the farm.
They are
The
called
carrot-
carrot
You mean
cans,
carrot-kin?
Yes,
They're
the carrot kin. Excuse
Wait.
me.
So you're telling me that these were the individuals who stole them?
Yes, and
Yes, it
they are
seems
more.
so.
We did overhear that there are more of them. Specifically, a
I-
big guy that did not want to come.
I doubt that very much, to be honest. I mean, these bandits are a very sporadic lot, but I get your point. Still, I do appreciate you doing this. It's early in the morning, so I'm assuming that we will need to contact the current guild merchant leader for this part of the this town. We'll talk to her later. I don't really want to wake anyone else up. It's already causing a disturbance. For the time being, we will go into the church, hopefully, and as before you can finish, the doors swing open, and behind them, a priest walks out, along with a nun. I think this will do. Are you sure? Yes, quite. Bring them all inside, and that's all you need to do. Adventurers, I do hopefully and gratefully appreciate your aid, but this is where you can take your leave. The tavern is probably going to be opening soon. You can rest there until they open their doors. I'm sure you're exhausted after this nightly romp of yours.
My apologies, but I still have a question to ask one of you.
Oh, don't worry. They don't know any information that would probably be even important to you in your travels. They merely... Well, yes. Actually, though, you can help us one thing. She walks over to the one guy that's conscious. He's basically terrified. Now, be a good little vagrant and tell me not vagrant. What's the word that starts with a V that describes someone who does criminal activity?
Vandal.
Vandal. Now, be a good vandal and explain to me where you took the carrot-kin. We hid it in our camp. It's being guarded by one of our random archers. That's all I know, okay? And your boss? He's been gone for weeks. We don't know. We were the only ones left out there. I mean, for crying out loud, we were just right outside the village. I know. We've been keeping tabs on you. Still, there's our answer. We will send a guard to fetch the pumpkin and get the last criminal. No need to have you take any more, well, unnecessary jaunts, if you will. Any questions?
Yes. I pointed the bandit.
Mhm.
What is your
Which bandit?
group's name? Well, obviously the only guy that can speak right now, because the other two are unconscious. What?
Yeah, okay, got you.
The name? We don't. What are you talking about? We're just a bunch of randoms. Like, we travel around the coastline and basically pillage and steal to survive.
Have you ever heard of the name Snake Eyes United?
Snake Eyes, you what? No, I don't know what that is.
Do
There's
you
a-
have any information on the lumber mill?
The mill? Are you kidding me? That's insane. Nowhere goes out there. We're not that dumb. No one's gone basically south of the river for, well, months.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna need to know that.
If there's
And-
no other further questions, adventurers, I really would like to get them inside before everyone in the town wakes up. The last thing I need to see is basically a dead guy, a dead individual, two unconscious individuals, and a rambling idiot in front of my church. It wouldn't look good.
We understand, ma'am. You may proceed.
Captain, ma'am, make sure that no one is allowed to the church for the rest of the day, and that includes our new guests. We'd be more than happy to share a cup of the Father's wine at some point, but at this point, we are in no position to have guests. If you have any questions, you can ask my nun, who will be stationed at the door. For the time being, please do not enter. Thank you.
Understood.
Nicholas, please be a dear and drag them inside. As you guys can ask questions, I'm just going to move the bodies inside.
Okay. Tordek moves over to Guy and whispers in his ear, I think she's hiding something. Something that she's not telling us that may be important about what's going on around here.
Well, I'm
Well-
gonna walk off after hearing that because talking about that kind of stuff is not wise, especially
Oh.
around the people you're trying to not talk about it.
I whispered in your ear.
Yeah, that's going to be a stealth check.
I'm still walking off because, discussions like that should be at least a little bit further
I
than
won't make
5
them make a
feet.
stealth check on. I won't make a stealth check on that. It's fine.
And that should be a little bit
so-
further away.
All right. Shem is going to walk up to the only still conscious bandit
Oh, okay. Hold on.
before she's taken away. I kind of feel really bad because my friends said I should be nicer to people. So I guess because you got hurt because of us, I want to give you a gift. I think it'll make you feel better.
I don't think this would be allowed.
Inquisitively and says, "Dearie, trust me, he won't need it and has no need for it."
He definitely will. And then she says, "This is my gift to you." Then she holds up her only bag of smelling salts and blows it into his face to knock him out.
I don't. Okay, hold on. Well,
You're spending an item
He-
for this. Okay.
Jesus.
he plops back down and goes, and the priest goes, "You could have waited till we got him inside to do that. You know that, correct?"
Yeah, but this was way funnier. Now
Hey,
you have to
Tordek.
drag him upstairs.
She
Tordek,
sighs
he's a guy.
with clearly annoyed. Ugh. Nicholas, obviously glaring at you, comes over, pricks him up by the back of it, underneath his arms, and drags him inside the building.
Tordek,
While
move
that's
yourself over to Guy.
happening,
Thank you.
yeah, that's what I was going to do. I said while this is happening, I was going to go over to Guy.
Yes, undoubtedly there's stuff that she's hiding from us, but it is not our place to intervene at the moment. We are still new in town, and getting ourselves in too deep is a problem.
It is indeed. We should at least keep this in the back of our minds for later.
I'm gonna say, Tordek, you notice that despite Guy's face still being emotionless, his hands are clenched into fists noticeably, angrily.
Is it because I killed a guy?
Did you ask him?
just so there's some information you
okay.
guys need, by the way, because I don't think you guys asked. The priestess's name.
Oh yes, thank you. People list.
I think
Yes.
she would have
So the
told us her
priestess's name
yeah.
is Lady Evra Silversong. Okay.
All right, Lady
The
Silver.
captain of the guards. The captain of the guards' name is Grog. Just Grog.
I like that. All right. Tordek, did you ask Guy that if he's upset about that one bandit dying?
Hang on.
Oh, what about Nicholas?
The nun's name is Ella, by the way.
Thank you.
Guy, I noticed that your fists seem to be clenched, but yet your face seems expressionless. Are you upset that I killed a guy?
Am I? He looks at his fists now. Only realizing himself that they're clenched and hastily unclenches them. I suppose I was upset, but it was not because of that. And that is not really a problem to me.
I see. But what are you upset about?
He had no information on Snake Eyes. He mutters. He mutters to himself.
Oh, shit.
Please explain to me what the Snake Eyes is, for I do not know as well.
He takes a deep breath and says, "The largest bandit group ever seen. Snake Eyes United. They have been responsible for towns fell after towns fell. And
I see.
no one knows who their leader is."
Oh.
Oh, that was a weird audio.
Are you recognizing this?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I see. I've heard of I've heard. Can I make a check to see?
Yeah,
if I've- Okay.
Yeah, give me. I guess you can make an intelligence check, or maybe a history check. Actually, would be better. I'm sorry.
yeah, add history.
Same thing.
Yeah. History. What was the modifier? Which one's that?
History is intelligence, and oh wow, I have a proficiency in history giving me a +3. I should have used that earlier. Oh well.
Knowing your skills is half the battle, boys.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
let me
Amen to that.
see. I thought I had some sort of proficiency like that, but I don't see it.
All of your skills, and everyone has the same skills. It's whether you're proficient or not. Like Shem is proficient in pot of acrobatics, medicine, perception, performance, persuasion, and stealth.
Looks like I do not.
What is your modifier?
But it is 6 + 1, so that's 7.
Well, DM, does he know of Snake Eyes United?
The name sounds vaguely familiar to you, but it sounds like any other common bandit group you would have met on your travels.
Yes, it does sound a bit familiar, but I can't be quite too sure, as I've encountered many, many bandit groups on my travels.
If you hear of them, do not take them lightly. And that's where he's probably gonna clam up there.
Alright, yeah.
Wait, random question. I apologize. Dex initiative's calculated by your Dex mod +10, right?
Your initiative? No.
Initiative is Dex mod plus your roll, or rather, yeah, that's what I.
It's Dex mod plus any other initial mod. Like Shem has a +5 to her Dex because she's a.
Thank you. All right. So
Yeah. Initiative is just your dex score. I love the shield that Tordek has. It's almost like
nice. And I actually really like the lighting that it's got right now. That is fancy as heck.
I have this picture in I took this just now.
You posting this in the
Yeah.
main
Posting
party
it.
chat?
Yeah, main party chat.
What's going on with your mic, dude?
Seems fine to me.
Some once in a while, you turn into like God's voice.
I haven't heard it like that.
Oh, well, never mind then. All right. Well, that concludes our first session. So you haven't talked to the merchant or the farmer. Sorry, the merchant. Or the peasant farmhand. So
They
you
don't
haven't got your
know
role
yet.
Experience. Yeah, they don't know yet. So you haven't got your role experience yet. However, T-Bone did kill one guy. So T-Bone, you get DC
I
class 6, 8.
Unfortunately,
Guys.
that's how his system works. Make the kill or down, you get the XP.
Yeah. That being said, like I said, when you complete a quest, you guys get a big pool of experience that is also given to every single one of you. So, for example,
How cool
when
that
you turn
looks.
this quest in, you'll get basically probably close to 1,000 to 1,500 experience.
All right.
I have to look at the leveling bracket again. It's been a hot minute.
Okay, so I have downed 2 bandits. How much is that worth?
So, hang on. Is that okay with you, by the way, Esper, or do you want me to redo the system?
I think it's. I just always found it. Like, I'm okay with it, but you got to realize that, like, what about people who just don't kill people?
I say downs should count as a kill for combat wise. And
Yeah, but what if you never down people?
if you never down,
According. Wait, hold on. That's it. I just found the official one. Where is this in the book? I have to double check. Apparently, there's actually an official challenge rating by experience pool. I did not know that.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
a whole
challenge
thing.
rating calculated? Isn't challenge rating based on the DC, right? Which is the
No,
armor.
challenge rating is challenge rating.
challenge rating is something else completely.
So what determines challenge rating?
Their CR. Every creature has a CR. Like a bandit probably has a CR of 1. So collectively, that was a CR threat of 4. And our party is a CR 3, so it was considered
Roughly
a light
level
challenge.
3. Keep in mind that party level and threat level
CR3
don't
for you guys.
keep in mind that party level and threat level don't exactly line up. Like specifics
No, they-
of how well a party can handle something might mean they can handle something above themselves, or it might be something they can't handle that and they need something below.
Bandits are 1/8.
1/8 of a
bro.
CR.
It actually kind of makes sense. So 1/8 times 4, because there's 4 of them, so it actually comes out to 1/2. See, I have to be very hesitant because Mega will tell you the last time I did a larger encounter, they almost got TPK'd.
Oh yeah, I remember that
the
one.
bicycle
That was,
kick event. That whole mess.
I remember it as Torin being thrown straight at a wall at a bajillion miles an hour.
That didn't help matters either.
Or are you using the actual, like, official bandit stance?
No, I kind of honestly improv that.
Well, I mean, if,
Because official.
Their armor
got
class,
that in this-
here, I can tell you. So their AC was ranged between 6 and 8. Their health pool was essentially either 22 for the guys with the shields and 19 for the archers.
What the fuck? That's huge, dude.
You hit like trucks, though.
that's fair. I was doing over 10 damage each attack.
You hit them so hard, it was insane. But keep in mind, their AC was low, so you were going to hit them regardless. I didn't expect the encounter to be that short either. I was like, whoa, that didn't last long at all.
All right, so
And keep in mind, I've only other DM'd, Meg will tell you, I've only DM'd their group, and like I was, So it's like
combats
so
ran pretty
bandits-
long.
Bandits only give 25 XP.
Yeah,
Each?
so each. So
All right, I'm counting
Let's
that
see,
as
you
50
guys-
then.
so Guy knocked down 2.
I've knocked down none.
But like I said, when you guys turn the quest in, you're going to get a big chunk of experience from turning in the quest. But each of you will get the same amount. So don't like quests like that, and that's kind of how I kind of do it like most standard RPGs. Mob grinding doesn't really exist on my campaigns. Quests is where you get most of your experience.
Yeah, but like what this means is that anyone who does physical combat and does more damage than anyone else will be over leveled compared to the rest of the party.
Depends on a lot, but I see your point.
Because my character's whole thing is I dance and I give buffs. I'm not dropping anybody.
Anyways, I think we should call it, and I think I'm going to end the video soon. So
Yeah, do that, and then because I need to talk as far as how I'm going to get the experience.
thanks
Hold
everybody
on.
for watching.
Hey, thank you guys. We really
Yes.
appreciate you.
Yes.
T-Bone?
Indeed, we appreciate you watching. Take care and have fun.
Hope you guys watch again.
Yeah, hope to see you again next time.
Indeed.
Peace.